Where did they want it?
Wherever they play it,
Exactly.
You literally earlier said
Fucking platform, Fonz.
so.
Yes, the console that they didn't update for years and ignored and made fucking people be like, why don't I feel like an actual person that I care?
On a different platform, you dumbass. Oh, he is married. Yeah,
No, he's not. I thought you have it in fucking June.
I have, but that's the wedding ceremony. I'm Islamically married now after the civil.
Oh, you have to wait till she turns a certain age.
You piece of shit.
Yo.
I'm sorry. No, that was bad.
God damn. I'm very nice, politically correct. I respect your culture and everyone else's. We're just
4 games. It's interesting, isn't it? That's all I'm gonna say.
We leveled up, baby! 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 Oh, it all works so beautifully! Hopefully, it's like Providence has finally given us respite. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of Friendly Fire, a podcast where we just chop it up and chop each other up. As this is basically an extension. Okay, that's very Al Qaeda.
All right, dude. All right, bro. Let's calm it down, bro. That's the first thing you say on this fucking thing.
Come on, man. This is our an extension of our WhatsApp chat. Where we literally, in the space of, in a few seconds in the last pilot, should we say, we'll treat it as a pilot, we just fucking went off each other. It was such a good podcast. We've been talking about this for a while, doing it, and things have aligned. Oh, I say things have aligned. Things have changed.
Over a year, brother. A year we've been talking about doing this.
Yeah, we've been talking about this since like last June or May about doing a show together. Like, that's how long. And then finally, I had to man up and tell everybody to get their shit together and let's do this. And Gaz finally was like, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. You know, I don't know. Gaz was really trying to get D-Batch first. That's what he kept telling us, is that he wanted.
Oh, yeah, right.
I fucking love you, brother.
Yeah. We've been meaning to do this for a while. But there have been significant changes in a lot of our lives. Wait, we got some certain milestones to hit. This man just had a little baby.
I did.
Yo.
I did. Healthy little baby. We're all doing good over here. Not gonna lie.
It's a toddler.
That baby was feeding every hour on the hour last night, so we're going off fumes, boys, and it's gonna be awesome, unfiltered. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna shit all over you like they shit all over me. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, diarrhea.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, but well done. Congratulations,
Hey,
man. That's
first Father's Day. That's right.
Oh yeah, shit, man. That's crazy, man.
Tomorrow, baby.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Happy Father's Day weekend
Right?
to you.
Yeah.
I told my wife I expect a fucking extravagant gift. That's what I told her.
So yeah, absolutely, man. Well done for doing that, popping them out. You're not your sperm cells work. This is great.
Yeah, pretty good too.
Hopefully mine do too. I got married last
Probably not.
week. Oh, 2 weeks ago. On the day of the summer Xbox showcase, which was brilliant because I got to miss all the crazy madness, which means you're going to get compound interest in terms of the number of topics we're going to cover, because so much shit. I started writing a list here, look, and then I just gave up. I'm like, there's no way. There's too much shit. So we're just going to wing it. There's so much.
Can you show this again? I got to see your writing. That looked fucking horrible, bro.
Chat. Okay, let me.
Don't write. No, don't start all over. Look at him trying to be nice. No, throw that shit back up,
Some shit.
bro. Throw that shit back up.
No.
That shit looked like calligraphy. Throw that. That's so good.
Bro, I thought that was in fucking Arabic at first, but goddamn, handwriting is poor. Goddamn.
Oh man, shit. Okay, boys. Well, we might as well go straight into it. Look, I was away when a few things happened. The Sony freaking showcase, State of Play happened. Oh shit, shout out to Rambly Entertainment member for 4 months. He goes, props to Asha for stopping the mistreatment of Xbox console and PC users as third-class citizens. Rooting y'all reach first class like xCloud and Steam. What? It started so well, and then it just ended up weird.
Yeah, it was going really hard, and then he's like, hell yeah, xCloud. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck them. Apparently it's good. Apparently it's really good. I was talking to our good friend Dodgy, and he was playing it on xCloud. He said it's actually really good. Yeah. But before we talk about the Xbox Summer Showcase, we have to talk about the PlayStation's State of Play, because every year, every time they have a show, there's more compound interest, builds up, got to discharge a little bit more burden. I don't think they've ever really recovered from the PlayStation showcase. I don't think that showcase was so bad that they will never use that showcase again, that name again. I think they've just chucked that brand down the toilet because it is cursed. But this one, I mean, how many years left? Well, that's interesting. How many years left in the gen? I think that's kind of increased now. But this was the one. They have a big year of releases this year, and they showed off a couple of games that really basically dominate. 2 games that, let's be honest, everyone's
it's about 2. It's 2, and they're not small games either, right? Like these are pretty big games that they're leaning on, and you can tell because I actually just made a video today about how Sony's they seem a little lost or like flopping around because they're trying to adjust from all the games that got canceled and all their big studios that stopped making games. And so they're leaning into their studios that have helped them a lot, like Insomniac, Sony Santa Monica, Ghost of Yote did good. Saros didn't do so well, obviously. But yeah, I think their state of play was pretty. I thought it was actually pretty good. I know a lot of people hated on the God of War thing. I'm willing to give it a chance, so we'll see.
Well, okay, we'll talk.
So you love the Cube, right?
Let's talk about Cube of War. Fonz, do you want to talk or share your thoughts on this game, the God of War? Be honest, man. Come on.
Look. Of course, we're gonna be honest. How else can you be, right?
Yeah.
I don't. By the way, I don't have any secret emails being slid my way to say certain things.
Yo, straight into the fucking mess, bro. Just didn't care.
Watch
Raw.
What do you mean?
You know, God of War or Wife of War. A lot of people like to call it. You know, I'm not one of those guys who's like, I don't want to see a female protagonist. Oh, it's woke, it's purple. Like, that's all bullshit, right? At the end of the day, I was looking forward to playing this game no matter what, except when I did see the cube and the talking ribbon, I was a bit like put off. You know, I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And who decided to come up with this shit? Like, it was weird. It was a bit
Alana
off-putting.
Pierce.
Well, no, apparently she was one of the writers, but I don't think she wrote those characters. I think she attributed those characters to other people. Anyways, Frank the Cube and I forgot what the
Let's get it
called, but
Frank.
anyway,
let's get it, bitch.
It's a bit weird, and it honestly, like, so far from what you heard, like being written, the dialogue wise, it sounded a very Forspoken-esque.
Yeah, I know.
I would say.
That's shocking.
So
That is
that's
shocking.
kind of the feeling I get.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean? There's pretty much, it was freaking Forspoken-esque. Literally, the weapons talk to you in the game, and these are glorified weapons. I couldn't believe it. I could hear almost like a Disney-esque kind of, the tone of it was fucked. When they showed
So do you guys hate High on Life?
Are you fucking seriously comparing?
I mean,
High
no,
on
that's
Life?
just the weapons talking to you. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, that's fucking High on Life, man. It's like literally.
Oh, I'm just saying. Do you not like that game?
Of course I like that game. It's a
Do you
freaking
want to
Rick
see
and Morty.
High on Life shit in your God of Wars, Zucker?
I don't see. I mean, I'm not seeing High on Life.
You want a talking pistol for Kratos to
Fucking hell,
hold?
man. Gonna raise my blood pressure 5 minutes into the fucking podcast. You cannot compare it to fucking High on Life, man. Bro, it's a pit. The scene is up right now. I was just like, what? First, it was the music. You meet the two bad guys. I really like their designs. They're just weird. I'm still like, what the fuck is actually going on? They've got the bitch from freaking Daredevil in this, which I shouldn't say that.
I always know her as the girl from True Blood.
Oh, is it? Oh, no.
Like, that's how I know her.
What? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's how I know her. Like, everybody's like Daredevil, and I'm like, oh yeah, she wasn't Daredevil.
Yeah.
But I just know her as the True Blood
She
chick
annoyed
for some
the
reason.
shit out of me. Well, her character annoyed the shit out of me in Daredevil. All she did was cry. All she did was cry. And there was that Foggy guy who's such a fat prick. I just like, can you not just kill these two characters?
Damn.
Just kill these two characters. I have really negative connotations with her, and her being the husband of a husband.
Jesus
sorry,
Christ.
wife of Kratos.
Motherfucker's never read a comic book in his life.
What do you mean? What?
You hate Foggy, really?
No, the guy who plays Foggy in the series. He's really
Just the actor, like the way he looks.
No, the way he acts is that, you know, there are a few characters that just annoy the shit out of you. Like the boys, you've got that mate. What's that guy whose girlfriend just gets murked by Speed? The Speed guy just blows her into bits. The main guy, whose voice is
The
Frank.
guy that's playing the cube.
Yeah. Ironically, I just remembered. Yeah, he plays the cube. He's such a shit actor. I think he's so annoying. He's so beta, bro. He just has estrogen galore, and now he's playing a fucking cube. Have you seen have you seen the motion capture of this game?
What the fuck are you talking?
Bro, okay,
He's got
anyway.
estrogen, apparently.
You got Easterden. What's Easterden? Estrogen. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, America's got an estrogen. It's estrogen, man. Estrogen. Wait, yeah, no, it is. But you've got this character come in. You've got all this like really Disney-esque music. The tone is not God of War. Like, it's just really whimsical and stuff. And you had that PlayStation fanboy Nib, who was defending this like his life depended on it. You don't understand creativity. You're not creative enough. And then you've got freaking the actor that's in like a square motion capture. Like, tell me what. If you're going to have a gelatinous cube for a companion, you've got your work cut out to make us feel something for this character. And you got R2 getting spammed constantly on screen. But yeah, it's just like, I was just like, bro, like, game looks nice visually. I like the hair. There's some visual effects are good. But I'm just like...
You like the hair. You didn't like the, like, you went to the hair.
I said the antagonist.
Not the antagonists.
I said,
did you think...
I said, that's
the antagonists looked dope as shit.
Yeah,
like, the whole fight scene looked cool.
Good.
The combat looks good.
Did you guys not think the combat looked good?
Yeah, combat. She can jump now.
So,
it was good.
So number one, it's super negative. Like, and I get it. Like, I'm not even trying to defend this. I get it. It's a fucking cube, and people are just like, what are we doing with the cube? I understand. But when you look at the combat, when you look at the production value of the antagonist, when you look at the world, when you look at all of this, it looks pretty fucking dope. And I'm gonna ask you guys right now: are you guys not?
You look at the talking ribbon. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna play? Are you guys gonna play the game?
I'm going to play the game after I finish Ragnarok, because that game bored the shit out of me.
I'm not guaranteed. No, not day one. I'm not playing it day one because I'm not spending.
Like, I'm day one. I'm gonna try it day one. That and Wolverine, the two games that they try to promote, are the two games that I'm like, yeah, I'm playing those day one. Like, that's just happening. And I don't care what Nib said about you don't know creativity. Like, I spoke to Nib on Mooch's stuff. It's all like, who cares? Like, I don't care. You're not creative. No one's creative. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, buddy. Like, I get
exactly
it. Like, you have some understanding, but like, there's no, like, everybody in this community is not this, you know, reformed artist that's amazing, that understands every little intricacy of a story. No, Gaz, no, you're a lawyer. You don't even have art in your name. Like, you don't even know how it is. Like, yeah, Gaz's art comes from AI and Twitter, the piece of shit. So,
my Twitter memes are the best.
So I'm just saying, I am going to play this game. I don't think it looks that bad. And if you saw a couple of the people that have gotten hands on it or have seen more of the game, an extensive part of the game, they have said, not me, they have said, Kratos is in it a lot. So
like
they have talked about how Kratos is a huge part of the game. And in my mind, I'm like, okay,
no visions of
so we'll see. And honestly, the whole gods, this is where gods go to die. It's like, we're about to see fucking Zeus, Ares, all these people, bro. Like, this is dope.
Like, you would think that would happen and everything, but you have to also take into account it took like 20 minutes to get to any combat there. And this looks like it could be like the opening.
There's combat in the beginning when she fought that flower thing.
Oh my God. But listen, the narrative, what little bit we got there, including the weird characters, already sets it up to kind of be a Forspoken like narrative game, you know, in terms of this game here. Where that's what I took from this trailer. So that's what put me off. Yeah. It wasn't necessarily, it doesn't have enough good combat or whatnot. But I remember playing Ragnarok and thinking to myself, where the fuck is the combat? For like the first few hours of the game, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Just walking around doing puzzles and shit,
grabbing
and having this fucking kid yelling at me on how to fucking do these puzzles right away before I could even get to trying to find out how to do it. Yeah. So, and the thing is like, if you're going to start it this way and show off this game in this light with this type of dialogue with these freaking characters, you're already doing yourself a disservice. You're going to piss a lot of people off, which you did. Or at least turn people off like you did with me and many others. And a lot of people at that point that you're showing there where she picks up the sword and, you know, the ribbon was talking, a lot of people thought it was the sword that was talking, but it was actually that ribbon. And once the ribbon got off the sword and everything, it's okay, you've got this sword that's got some weird history to it. And I know there's going to be some crazy shit with that sword. Cool, I could get with that. But the ribbon and the cube thing is just odd, and those are your companions for the entire game, pretty much.
Yeah,
that's what we're being told.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying it's in the realms of impossibility that the cube is gonna somehow be endearing, but you've got your work cut out because it's literally a gelatinous cube. And the dialogue doesn't give me any indication of any kind of character development off a fucking jelly cube. And Atreus was so annoying in 2018. He got even more annoying in Ragnarok, which is one of the reasons I actually kind of stopped playing.
I hard disagree with that. I don't think Atreus is annoying. I think Atreus has really good character
you would
development.
say that because you're just annoying.
Why
yourself.
would I say that? Why me? Why me? Because I actually played the game. Did you even finish Ragnarok?
No, that's the problem. It's so
Shut your fucking face. Jesus.
I did.
Fuck are
And
you
I'm one of those guys who always said, now I didn't say that he was like completely annoying, but when I did play as Atreus, I wanted to go back to Kratos immediately.
Yeah.
I didn't care to play as Atreus.
Absolutely. No, same
all.
here. Matthew Ward, thank you so much for the
I want to play
5.
as Kratos.
He goes, Friendly Fire is about to be epic. Yeah, boy, consider this my fake Patreon donation. These are my Avengers. Matthew Ward, you're a legend. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Brett,
Appreciate you.
look, God of War, I'm not saying it's going to be a terrible game. I was taking the piss out of it because of the cube. I literally had a tweet saying, this actually looks sick. And then before I pressed tweet, the cube Frank comes out. No, it's spelled Franque, I think, or something. It's a fucking... Isn't a lot of
It was
piss
with a
written game?
PH.
PH of... It's just stupid,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Lots of estrogen written in that game.
Yeah, a lot of estrogen. It's like,
That's
where
how
did you
you
get
say
that?
it, you piece of
You need
shit.
to learn how to speak English, bro. Honestly,
my
like I'm sure.
God,
Let's get some lessons. Hooked on Phonics works for Fawns. Might work for you.
The Queen's language now.
Yeah, or the Kings. Is it a king now? It's a
Yeah,
king
it's a
now,
king,
right?
yeah.
It's a king now.
Yeah, it's a
I
king
forgot
now.
she died.
We all do.
Rip.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean,
Rip.
well, you know what? I think genuinely, I do want to finish Ragnarok to play God of War. Laufey, whatever the hell it's called. It's such a stupid name. The name, what's Laufey? Do I know? I don't know.
Laufey.
Laufey. Oh,
Laufey.
Because she's Faye for
Sounds
short.
French.
Yeah.
I mean, you said estrogen, so we're not going to blame you for mispronouncing that fucking thing. So it's like, at this point, like,
Aluminium.
What's wrong with that? You said it right. Alana doesn't work with Santa Monica anymore. Yes, Tijan, she doesn't, but she did write the bits, and as soon as they revealed it, she had a little teary-eyed little emoji saying, "Oh, it's great to see my work being manifested, and yes, I know how it ends," because she basically alluded to the fact that she's played the entire game. So minus obviously.
I will say this though.
I don't think
I do feel like from a let's talk about like a story perspective, right? From this game.
Yeah.
I do feel like it was such a side swipe of where we're going, because I understand people are like, you don't understand, the wife was the catalyst of the whole game. It's like, yes, for the first game. The second game was kind of like a character thing, but the wife was more like John Wick's wife, where she's gone and she doesn't want Kratos to become Kratos again, which is the god of rage, which is killing, god of war. Like he just kills. So she had the son and him do something together to form a bond. That's the whole premise of the story. And the only other time in any God of War, from mine, I think, because I'm playing through them, the only time that you play as another character is when you play as Atreus. So you're always Kratos in every God of War, and then now you're Atreus in Ragnarok, and then of course Atreus wants to go do something on his own. To me, it's like, okay, Atreus was the logical next step that you could play as him, and to me, I think that would have been more easy for people to understand. Be like, you know what? We've played with him. We understand that he's pretty awesome when he has a bow and he does all this stuff. Maybe put some new moves on him, and we've understand who the character is, and we grew with him, right? Like from a child to a teenager, and he's like just maturing, and we're seeing him mature, and it's like then we see him as an adult later in the game. The going to the wife, it seems from what we're hearing and what other people have talked about, like they're really tying it into a grand story that they have planned with Kratos, with Atreus, and with the mom. And it's like all of them are going to be together in one thing that where God of War 2018 ties all the way in. And so the other thing I think that they did was genius, quite honestly, is they announced the God of War remakes 2 months before. And they were like, Kratos is here. Here's Sons of Sparta. And we're remaking the trilogy. So you're going to get as much Kratos as you want. Remake. Like, awesome. And then they were like, here's the wife, by the way. And so it felt a little bit like a manipulation where they were trying to be like, we still got Kratos here. We didn't forget about him. We're still making it. Santa Monica's making it. But here's this new God of War game. And it's a mainline story game. It's not a spinoff.
Yeah.
They've said it's a mainline God of War game.
Hold up. You got all that from that trailer?
Which one?
It was going to be some epic narrative about...
No. This is some YouTubers that have talked to Sony Santa Monica. they've talked and they've seen more of the gameplay. A lot of people that have bigger channels have said
that's
that.
Fine. I wish they would have conveyed that a bit more in this trailer rather than what they showed. I
think
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit off-putting.
They just don't show much, bro. They don't show much. Like even the 2018 trailer showed them fighting the behemoth, which was in the first 30 minutes of the game, and that was it. And it's like then you have 30 hours of this entire world that you're exploring. Like it's just, I don't know.
Guac of War. I see that.
Guac of War.
Guac of War. Yeah, look. I don't think it's going to be a bad game. I just think narrative-wise, it did not pull me at all. If it did anything, the Jelly Cube is a very bold move. If somehow they manage to pull it off, I will be shocked. They'll have to do some next-level shit in that story because they have their work cut out for that. But we'll see. We'll see.
It is comedic relief, right? Like,
but does
it is comedic relief. And the only comedic relief I remember in God of War from the old games is the boat captain that just kept getting murked throughout the whole trilogy. Like every time you see him, he's like falling into hell. You knock him down, he falls. He's like, damn it!
You got that.
That's the only thing I remember.
The severed head as well. What was his name? Forgot his name. The head on your
ass.
His
brother.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's a severed head.
Than a fucking gelatinous cube, bro. That made.
Can you imagine just being a head and you're just bouncing on Kratos' ass cheeks the entire 40 hours of the game? Like you're just hanging there, just bouncing.
Sounds like wet dreams, Zucker.
Hey, you know, I'm bringing it up for a reason.
Fair enough.
I love it. See, the honesty here is what's great.
Well, the game got absolutely murked on socials. I played my part because it's just dumb. I felt
you did. You.
I just felt really weird. It felt stupid. I don't know what it was about. But you know, combat is really good, and I know that we're only seeing a little bit of it, and I'm sure they can freaking steer it. It's just that cube bit, just the music as well. The nature of the dialogue was like Fons, you said, it's very forspoken, and I'm sure they can't just, you know, that's Kratos' wife. They can't just you know, just shit on it. So hopefully we'll see it, but it just didn't come across. There were good elements. The protagonist was really good. The combat was really good. And those are really important parts of the story as well. So let's see what they can do. And I think you are right. Like this is like the God realm or something. So you're going to see all sorts of, they're going to hammer in the nostalgia fest, chuck in. They have a lot of room to play with.
But let me ask you a question though. What if they don't?
I mean, they already have. Like that. Did you play Valhalla? Did you play Valhalla?
No.
He goes, what if they don't smash it out?
Pat's games. What if they don't do that kind of stuff in this realm? Like put up more, show more of the other gods. But that's the yeah.
But they already have Valhalla. Tyr shows him weapons from other realms. It's kind of a teaser. So he's showed him weapons from like Aztec, I think, and
Valhalla. What are you
Egypt?
You're talking about Ragnarok. You're talking about Ragnarok, right? No.
Yeah, but the free expansion was called Valhalla, and you can go play as Kratos.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So you go. It's like a roguelike, and you go as Kratos, and you go and fight. It's actually fucking awesome. And then at the end, like,
really?
I don't care. At the end, you actually talk to young Kratos as old Kratos, and he's sitting on a throne. So there's a lot, and then Tyr also shows him a bunch of weapons from other mythologies like Egypt, Aztec, a bunch of stuff. It is so well done. Like Valhalla is pretty dope, bro. And it's a free update. Like it's like, here you go. You can do what you want with this, and it's so good.
Yeah, you know, that kind of stuff really does excite me because the scope of the story is going to be quite broad. David Jaffe wasn't happy though. He's the creator of God of War, and he thought it was shit. And he said, look, they're not going to make much money out of it. He said that this is going to flop, basically saying that they're going to flop. And he said that this is a desperate move that they were just doing. It was crazy, man. For him to speak that, I mean,
how's it desperate? Do you mind if I ask, like, how's that desperate? Like, if it's like, what is the desperation? If anything, it's a risk.
I mean,
right? Like,
I mean, yeah, they're desperate because they haven't got any ideas. I mean, they got a gelatinous cube as a companion for Kratos.
Well, but I don't think it's like, we have a desperate move. Let's make a cube. No, I think it's. Yeah, I think it's like a desperate move would have been like. A desperation move would be like, we're not making any more God of War except these remakes, and we're gonna really just focus on those. That's a desperate move where they're not moving the story along. For this one, it kind of feels like it's just a risk. Like I
He
don't agree with the desperation.
Well, that's what Jaffe said. Jaffe thinks that they ran out of ideas. They, I don't know what he was mentioning, some woman's name. She must have. There's no oversight. All the things they used to say that Xbox didn't actually have in the early years of this gen. And I don't necessarily agree with Jaffe's strong views. I just genuinely am perplexed at the cube that dominates.
Okay, that makes
both can be true though. You can take a risk on something that, and you could also have run out of ideas and just came up with a gelatinous cube as a fucking sidekick. God Emperor Sofa King said the reason why he's saying it's desperate is because the game does not live without the name God of War. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh,
no,
right.
that makes
that
makes perfect sense.
That's a good
like
point.
if this character, right, like this type of game didn't have God of War attached to it and Kratos on it, it probably would not have done well. Like he's basically saying it can't stand on its own. Okay, no, that makes sense then. If you put it like in that context, like the desperation of let's make this a God of War game because then we can push this forward and get sales and hopefully it'll push it. That makes sense because I've always been a proponent of if you're going to make a female character or whatever character you want, make it its own game. Don't try to leech off of a franchise already established by a character that's beloved, right? And that's what's happening here.
Happens.
That's why I didn't get irritated, honestly, at like South of Midnight and other games. At least they took a risk and they're like, we're creating a whole new game with a whole new character. It's like, all right, cool. If it stands on its own, it stands on its own. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's the way I see it. Same with like Control, right? It was a girl. People liked it. Completely new character. So yeah, I get what Jaffe's saying there. That makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough. Chris R, thank you so much for the 5. If Laufey, I don't know how you play. If Laufey takes place in the Laufey, if Laufey takes place in the afterlife of the gods, there's a lot of potential for her to encounter all the Greek gods Kratos murked. That would be fun.
That's what we're hoping for, right? Yeah. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, he's got
I want to see that so bad because it's already been hinted since 2018, right? Athena came up and spoke to Kratos. Like that's already happened when he got the Blades of Chaos and all those things. These have been hinted at. Like a lot of the stuff, if you look at what happened, it lines up with 2018 in the trailer, like what they were going through. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it because it's God of War and I trust Sony Santa Monica and I've been playing through the trilogy. I just beat God of War 1, 2, and 3 again. Yeah. And then I'm going to be playing through 2018, building up to this game. And kind of secretively, I don't know if you guys have seen this like on gaming leaks, but a couple people in the press have been getting a lot of emails about it from Sony Santa Monica, like people that are going to get codes and stuff. And it doesn't sound like the game is far off.
That's not far off at all. The game is definitely...
Some people are even like, is it coming this year? Like surprising. Like some people are saying that they're waiting for, I think like the marketing to hit for GTA. Then they might start doing that. But I think it's early next year. I think it'll come around like April or May next year.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's early next year. This has been hinted for a while. It looks like it's quite far along as well. So I'll be definitely expecting it early next year, maybe mid next year. I don't know, but yeah, I'm definitely expecting it soon. And the way based on the conversations they're having with influencers, that definitely. That suggests that's going to be the case. The big one is GTA 6, and everyone's trying to give enough.
Schreier said first half of 2027. If Schreier says that, it's probably happening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even know
really
you said
quick
that.
too. I mean, and we're going to be getting into this much later when it comes to Xbox, but I do have to point out though that like right now, industry analysts and stuff are saying that they're speculating that God of War Laufey has only spent in production anyway about $150 million, which is insanity.
Because they're using all the assets
compared to the budgets of what we're seeing over on the other side. Because we will get into all of that. There's a lot to talk about with Xbox that we'll get into later. But I just wanted to bring that up. 150 mil? 150 mil?
That's nothing. There's only 50 mil more than South of Midnight, apparently.
And remember this. And remember
Bro.
this. Ghost of Yote, 60 mil. 60. That's it.
I mean, that's what happens when you build successful games that you can make sequels out of, and you can use the same assets and get more out of it and just improve on it here and there. That's all. So it's like
the assets. It's also getting those dev teams in order and churning these games out.
Wait, let me check something really quick. You can keep going,
while you
but
do that,
I'm-
Justin, thank you so much for the 5. Hey, congrats on the new pod and congrats on getting married. Thank you so much, Justin. Mad love to you.
And
man.
congrats on the baby for Zucker.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah.
Zucker's not
Appreciate
the
it.
toddler anymore.
Just so we know, it's not on UE5. It's a proprietary engine built for God of War in-house, designed by Sony Santa Monica.
You didn't know that?
Wow.
As if-
You didn't know that?
Zucker, what does that mean?
No, I just wanted to make sure because Gaz wants everybody to go to UE5 and 6 because he doesn't.
Stop saying
He
that.
does. He said it's gonna
Stop
save
saying that.
gaming.
Loves you.
He said he's gonna save
I've never said
gaming.
that. I've never said that. I've never said that. You just you chat shit.
You've never said that. You never said that.
Why you want me to say that every game
I
should
believe,
be on UE5?
I believe in our
I've never
WhatsApp
said
groups. You alluded to that many times, Gaz.
That. You think I've alluded to that everyone should use UE5?
UE5.
No, I'm saying everyone
Listen,
uses
listen.
UE5. You,
Saving gaming.
it is saving. Well, if it wasn't for UE5, why would you use freaking what? The slip space engine. Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Look at him. Look at him. Look. You hear him stuttering? You hear him stuttering? That's how you know he got his ass. That's how he got you, bitch.
shit. Listen, everything,
It's,
UE6
it's just
is
like
coming
this
out.
move to UE5. For some reason, this engine that was supposed to cut time in half and build bigger games and better games and have more performance
Doing
and
all
all
of
this
that.
stuff in the end.
Yeah.
Jeez.
To give everybody a better
The
insight
opposite
into
is happening with the UE5.
give people a better insight. I've always said that UE5 could be a tool that's well used, but it also creates a crutch for technical people within the industry that they become less technical and lose that skill set. And if you're building your own engine, you can build it from the ground up and
Yeah,
usually
just borrow
usually
freaking $50
have a
billion.
better technical understanding of how to optimize your games. It's why UE5.
Oh, yeah, just
Gaz,
give them
shh,
50
Gaz,
billion.
shh. Gaz, calm down. It's okay, sweetheart. Let's we're gonna have an intervention here.
No.
UE5 is not gonna save the games industry. You're okay.
You're
okay.
saying, oh, let's
No, it's not
let's have
because
our cake and
UE6
eat
is going to
it.
do that now. That's what he's going to say. The goalpost is move. It's UE6. It's on the way.
It is about UE6.
It's on the way.
BG
Yeah,
says
for
David
Rocket
Jaffe also
League.
said he despised God of War 2018 and said he would never play it. Then he played it and said he loved it.
That's true. He did do that.
Oh, I didn't know he said he
100%.
despised it. Maybe he will try it. Maybe he'll be proven. Look, listen, David Jaffe's nothing but honest.
try it.
If he plays it and he likes it, he will say, I liked it. And well, maybe he'll like it.
You got to understand, David Jaffe speaks a lot on emotion initially when
Yeah,
he jumps out on something.
Well, it's because it's his creation.
Very
Kratos, at least, is his creation, and he was the director of the first one, but I don't think he was the director of the second or third one.
No, he wasn't.
And the third God of War is one of the greatest games ever created. So
It is. It's one of the best.
no, it's not even. It's one of the greatest games ever made.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how they're going to do it for the remake because there's so many different weapon types in that game, and so many epic moments. Like that's one of my the remake is probably one of my most anticipated things. I can't wait. But honestly, we should shift over to Wolverine, bro. We've been talking about this fucking God of Cube
that for
30
ages.
minutes.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about God of War Laufey.
And
And plus, there's so much other shit that's happening, bro.
I know, I'm trying. Ragnarok is entering
Jesus.
the best game to have a negative rep, says Alvin. Thank you with the 5 territory. The combat, once you've unlocked the weapons and some skills, is absolutely S tier. I have seen the
yes.
footage of people like
I
really
agree.
do the combos and stuff like that.
Yes.
I don't.
The ending of Ragnarok, by the time you open up all those weapons, everything, great, fantastic.
Yeah,
The
I haven't
beginning
played
of
that.
Ragnarok,
Not late game.
sluggish, boring.
Yeah.
My opinion.
I did think that the game did give the indication that you know it would open up with the combat stuff. Like
it did.
2018 did a bit as well when you get the Blades of Chaos and all that shit. But yeah, let's talk about Marvel's Wolverine. Now this is a game in our WhatsApp chat you guys were fucking masturbating to, but I wasn't that impressed. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I just feel like this is gonna get clipped to shit. But I genuinely think that I wasn't impressed with the game. I didn't think visually it had some good flair here and there. It's on screen right now, and I know I'm gonna enjoy playing this game. Do you know why? Because after the showcase was showed off, they confirmed it's a linear game, and I really don't want another open world game. And I was watching this. I mean, look at this guy. It's Craig, Wolverine. Craig. He looks weird. He looks a bit weird, doesn't he? Just looks. Look at that.
Who
That
looks
face.
weird? I don't see it yet.
He seems
I
a
don't
little
see it
bit.
yet.
Oh yeah,
We're behind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to get that delay sorted. But yeah, it's just I don't know. But that's just a character design thing. That's a me thing. But
You said that it looked like Spider-Man.
Yeah, so
You said that it was a lot like Spider-Man, and
yes.
I don't see that.
Well, you see it here. Look, if you're watching on screen right now, chat, and
You did fucking say it looks like Spider-Man.
yeah, I'm still saying it. Listen to what I'm fucking saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. Look, we're here right at the start. Well, you probably have to catch up. The way you're scoping up enemies and all of that, it literally looks like a reskin of Spider-Man from here. Until then, you just jump
The way
in.
you're scoping up enemies, so it looks like Far Cry.
Oh my, this guy's gonna freaking go on some wax challenge. Oh, it's like freaking High on
Far
Life,
Cry.
baby.
He's
The
like,
freaking
Far
claws talk. The blood looks, I don't know. There's something about this game.
I've never seen Spider-Man cut a dude's fucking face off.
Oh,
like, I don't know.
my
That's just me.
You're such a piece of shit. But, you know.
I'm just saying, look at this. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like murking people. There's blood all over him. This looks like Spider-Man?
When I said it looked like Spider-Man, it's just like in terms of its system, game systems and combat system. Doesn't mean that, you had blood. I'm not saying thematically it's the same. I like the physics in this game.
It doesn't even look like the systems are the same to me. Like the combat system does not look
I said that in our WhatsApp chat as it was starting. Then I was like, it was a real-time conversation. You can't hold me to that a spur of the moment. I also said God of War Laufey story looks sick, and then a freaking cube came out and then changed things. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know. I don't know if this game is gonna.
What you're trying to say is you don't know?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this game is gonna grab me by the balls, and maybe it doesn't because those claws will probably hurt. But I don't know.
The only one grabbing you by the balls is Colt Eastwood. So now listen. All right.
As a fan of Wolverine, the things that he's doing in this trailer is everything I wanted to see from Wolverine.
Yeah.
Everything,
Dude.
Like, this is what I wanted. And so to hear people complain and say it looks anything like Spider-Man is weird to me because I'm not doing the same types of. No, you're not the only one who said it, guys. Other people have said it as well. Oh,
I've not seen anyone say
Twitter.
that, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen it on Twitter, and it just doesn't. It doesn't. It's not the same, man.
I'm giving it a chance.
Really good to me.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game. Actually, look,
and it's not an open world, by the way. They said it's a very linear. Like it's obviously going to be a little bit. It's going to be very linear and different comparatively to Spider-Man, which they said that for Wolverine, they felt that it would be a better kind of set piece of here's a linear thing, a linear storyline that we're going to be doing. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. If it is linear, I would assume a little bit longer if they want to tell a pretty decent story. But this is Gears of War. Gears E-Day is like my most anticipated game of the year. I don't give a shit. And then Wolverine's right there, then GTA.
This is the kind of part.
They added bisexual lighting to it, though. They've got purple in there.
That bullshit about the purple.
What the fuck are we talking about right now?
You don't want to know.
Bro, you haven't.
Why it's purple?
Bisexual lighting? Yeah.
No.
It's the new woke. Well,
y'all motherfuckers need to get off the internet. I swear, dude. Like, just get the fuck off of it. Go outside, look at the sun a little bit, get some vitamin D.
So the combat here with the yellow and red, the same. I mean, to be fair, yellow and red are pretty much gameplay tropes in Soulsborne games: dodgeable, not dodgeable, counterable. But that's the bit when I watched it and I thought, okay, yeah, this bit is sort of Spidey based stuff.
Oh, look at that!
But it's more it's more than different enough not to be compared to Spider-Man. But I don't know, like just. I feel like I've done this, like not exactly this. The combat systems just don't. I didn't feel like this was going to be something. I don't know. I was expecting something different. Either way,
the only thing that I would complain about.
I was expecting something different.
A lot more linear.
The only thing I would complain about this game is the fact that, well, one we see here on the screen right now, Jean Grey is a little older than I would have liked, but whatever,
Wolverine looks weird.
I don't think Wolverine looks weird at all.
He looks weird, man.
The other part is that even though these two make
this is the best part.
Some of the X-Men, we're not going to get the X-Men in this game because apparently they're saying that they're calling it the X-Team. They're getting rid of the whole.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make a Wolverine.
Whatever.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a Wolverine and they start introducing, because they had the Sentinels in here, which are 100% X-Men. They're one of their biggest villains.
Is the director said they're never going to call them the X-Men.
No, because I guarantee you they want to make an X-Men game.
Yeah,
that's just me.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I would not be surprised.
That'd be amazing.
I would not be surprised. I know there was rumors of a Venom game. Like, they are the Marvel studio at this point. They are going to be making insane games, and if they line up with X-Men when those X-Men movies from Marvel comes out.
But there will never be an X-Men in this universe. It's just Team X.
Can I ask you if this game visually impressed you? Like, because there was a point where PlayStation games would have your jaw on the floor. This game did not have.
I mean, I think this looks fucking dope, bro. I don't know what you're. I don't know. I think it looks cool.
Visually,
visually, I think it looks awesome. I think it looks great.
You think it was?
I don't know. I just like the way it looks, and yeah.
There was a point when PlayStation games really would be like, yo, look at the visuals of that. I know the spectacle is nice and the violence is nice, but in terms of raw visual fidelity, PlayStation used to show off a game and you're like, how the hell are they managing to do that? That was a symptom of last generation where they would do that. I think Intergalactic will do that because Naughty Dog are just amazing, but...
As they're getting shit from Sony, like, we need to release games, bitch. Why are you taking all gen?
Yeah, no,
I'm just saying.
I mean, but there's a rumor about. I think Schreier said that was misinterpreted, but they have taken a whole entire gen. But then again, so have Coalition, right, to produce something. And I think their game is going to look good. But I don't know. Visually, it's nice. There's some of the lightings that I like the reflections of there, but none of it like wowed me, like in terms of raw visual fidelity. And I feel like PlayStation's kind of the first party are losing the bluster when it comes to that kind of raw visual. They're known for that. Why you spend so long in development in games, and then we know, well, you're going to push the bar. And I don't think really they've pushed the bar. And I know this is going to seem like a fanboy point, but you know, Xbox it has come up multiple times and has beaten PlayStation successively for the last 2 years for Digital Foundry's awards. I know Digital Foundry is just one publication, but you know, their own engines or even their utilization of UE5 has produced a lot more better results.
Honestly, Gears E-Day, because I think we should move to the next topic because there's so much shit that happened this week.
Real quick,
I think Gears E-Day is the best looking game.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just say, I think Melly got it in the chat. It says Team X is like an origin story. Probably is, because I did look it up. There was internal leaks that there's a possibility they may be getting the rights to make X-Men in the future.
I just fucking said that, Fonz.
Yeah. No, Zocker, I'm giving it to you, but I'm saying that I looked it up because somebody stated that there was a leak. So I had to look it up. I want to make sure it's not some.
I'm pretty sure that Insomniac
insider email leak. You know, I had to make sure I'm vetting.
Like in my mind, it's like, oh, there's Wolverine. Oh, cool. Jean Grey is here. Yeah. Oh, I wonder what's next. The X-Men. What the fuck?
I don't get the whole confusion about why X-Men wouldn't be there. I don't understand that, but. That's just me. Oh, by the way, X-Men 97. Oh, you're talking about freaking cold. You haven't even watched X-Men 97, Zoki, you piece of shit. Malagascatenos piece of shit. How have you not watched that? Have you not watched X-Men 97? It's so good. And the season 2 is out. Oh, is it coming out or is it out? I can't wait. Can't wait. It's amazing. Watch it.
Who's the writer that it's based off of?
The one you like.
Shut the fuck up then, Gaz.
What do you mean? Like? You haven't even
look at him. Look at his eyes. He's like, what do you mean?
What do you?
Put your little Twitter fingers to work and start looking it up. I already know you have to.
I'm not looking it up. It's literally the guy you said that it was really. He's the main writer who made. I like Hickman. You said Hickman's got nothing on this guy. I'm like, okay, then watch the freaking show that the guy that you're sucking
Chris
off
Claremont.
Made.
Chris Claremont.
All right.
Or trust Zocker, Gaz. Look up shit, you know, because, you know, that's what you need to do. When people say shit out there, look it up, vet it, make sure.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say some random false shit to Gaz. He's going to run with it. It's going to be great. I'm going to sprinkle those in there so he just looks like an utter fool out there. It's going to be great.
I didn't fall for your trap. I don't know what the names were. But anyway, watch it. It's really good. It's really good.
Zoka is a trap.
Shout out to 200 people who was watching. Just smash the like button. We're going to have to move on quick because holy shit.
Yes, we got a lot of shit to talk about, dude.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about.
Come on.
All right, let's go. Okay, what do we... Okay, so Xbox Summer Showcase. Let's just talk about their show, which happened on my wedding day. It was brilliant.
Let's make it quick, though, because I want to get to the shit that's happening this week, brother.
Yeah. Okay, let's go straight into it, right? I missed it live, but then I caught up with it. And the game of the show for you, Fonz, what was it?
Gears of War E-Day. Easy. Easily. But here's the thing. I gave that show a 9 out of 10. Now, looking back and seeing what's going on with the studios and shit, it's like a 5 out of 10. Because I don't know what the fuck is real or not. Like, I don't know.
So you see, chat, that is proof right there that Fonz really likes Senua and Ninja Theory, because that went down a few points.
It's not just about Senua. You got to question everything now. You have to question everything.
Okay,
Except for Gears E-Day. Gears E-Day will be here.
Gears. What about you, Zorka? You toddler. What did you find? What was the game?
I honestly love when they put Elder Scrolls Online up there.
My God, you
They had
piece
the
of
Bethesda
shit.
thinkum.
Are you serious?
Can I? No. It's Gears ED, bro. It's like one of the best looking games you've seen. I don't even want to talk about the game of the show. I don't give a fuck about the game of the show. Let's talk about how every time they go Bethesda and then it's Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online, fuck off. Like, nobody wants to see that shit. I get people play the game, but you can do that like after and you can show those games, and I get they're super profitable, but my God, just every time you get that hope, it's like Bethesda, and you're like, oh, and then it's like, here comes fucking Elder Scrolls Online. It's like, to every show, man. I get it. People like that game. I've played it a little bit here and there, but when you see a Bethesda come out, I'm like, Elder Scrolls or Fallout, whatever you want. But it's not. It's just the online and the 76.
76. Yep, 76 and in ESO every fucking time.
Fucking annoying, man.
Every time. And I know you can see people like, oh. Just like, nah, fuck
you
this.
can literally feel the vibe. It changes. Like, everybody's watching the showcase and they're like, yeah. And then when that comes on, they're like,
oh, fuck me.
And then they're quiet.
Hey, same thing for Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is almost 10 years old. I love that game. But when they are like done and they play the music, I'm like, fucking shanty. I get it. Like, I love this game, but you don't need it on here. I don't need to know the expansion's coming. Unless you go Sea of Thieves 2, then I'll be like, oh.
Well,
oh,
they do need to push their expansions. However, can they do that in like a pre-show, like 10 minutes before the show starts? They show that shit and then get into the real show, because I would prefer that myself.
Anyways, that's my take on it. Gears of War E-Day was by far Gears of War E-Day and the expansion to Doom: The Dark Ages were the two things that I was like, I'm playing the fuck out of those things. That Doom with the spear and then he's like swinging around shooting. I was like, dude.
Bro, yeah. I mean, so initially,
Zucker saw nipples and was like, yeah, Doom.
So initially for me, when I did watch Gears E-Day,
He's shirtless, brother. You're the one that said it.
I'm drooling a little bit. He's right there, bro. Look, he's right there. Look. I got that special edition, dude. Dark Ages was dope. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Yeah, I thought it was wicked as well. But I think
Fawn just doesn't know how to shoot in FPSs. He's sitting there like, oh, what do I aim? Fucking trash bag. Shut up.
Are you JTech TV? No. What was I gonna say? when I did see it, the gameplay first, I had a very specific idea of what I thought this kind of franchise needs to do in terms of really change the formula, almost like God of War did in 2018. And what disappointed me was how close to the gameplay formula of the old games it is. But having watched it more and just seeing the additions, especially on the when I was talking to you guys, I'd watched the initial trailer, but then you watch the breakdown of it, and first of all, holy shit, how good does this game look? Like, there was conversations about
it's the best looking game that Xbox has right now in my mind.
Yeah, bro,
it's by far, and they from what Jez has mentioned and a couple people that write for just journalists, whatever. They have mentioned that the Coalition is basically Xbox's lifeline to technology, like updating their tech across multiple studios. They help multiple studios get their shit together to be optimized, move around. That's why when people are like, oh, the budget for this was $400 million, they're like, that's not really for just Gears E-Day. It's because they have multiple staff members helping other studios and being support to them while doing this. And the team that made this game, the technical director, they talked about how, oh, this was like a blank hard drive. They made this completely from the ground up from UE5, so they don't have any spaghetti code from old shit from 2006.
Yep.
And
you could
they remade every asset. You can
dude, animations alone, it's so much better, more fluid looking. Like, I can't wait to get my hands on this game, because all the little differences that they changed in the running mechanics, the
cover stuff as well,
the different levels you can change, the jumping. When it just looks like it's going to be much more fluid. And
I think it looks, I've always said that they needed to, I know it's going to be weird, but I've said this multiple times. When I played Outriders, I loved the way the movement was and how quick it was with the abilities and stuff like that.
Yep.
I didn't want that ability. I wanted something where Gears and Outriders in the middle. And that's exactly what they gave us. Because you could go down, you can lay down behind cover now. You can jump over shit. You can run around. It looks so much better. I don't know.
Yeah, when a few years ago, Crobat, the YouTuber, did a video comparison of the latest Gears versus the old one, and one of the biggest complaints
Just beheaded that guy.
I don't know who that guy is, but he did this comparison. He's fascinated over the details here. By the way, it's like full on ray traced like shards and shit like that. Every light from those TVs are like illuminating their own little lights. So I'm like, what the fuck? How is this running at 60 frames? This is what I'm saying. Oh, but guess what, guys? It's a freaking Unreal Engine 5, you know shit. Yeah. Don't roll your eyes at me, you piece of shit.
Thank you.
Don't roll your eyes at me. Look at these two. Look at these two victims right here. They've been sucking it off for all this time. And then the best Xbox best game is freaking Unreal Engine. Yeah, look at this guy. He knows it. He fucked up. You fucked up. Both of you recognize. Recognize the shit. You just literally just glazed it live. And
this fucker just like underhand pitched me a home run. This is why I brought up UE5 beforehand, because I knew we were going to talk about Gears. And I told you, hey, you see how he's acting, chat? I told you he said UE5 is going to save the industry. Look how happy he is. Look at that shit-eating grin. Holy shit, look at him. He fucking knew. I got his ass.
Fucking rooster-looking bitch.
Rooster.
God damn, bro. All happy about this. Dude, look, Coalition is one of the only developers out there that can optimize for UE5.
Oh, shut the fuck
come on,
up.
look at it.
Man.
It's fucking gorgeous.
It is. I'll take the W there, chat. Yeah, I know you recognize.
I'll take the W on that, you fuck. This guy goes to the best UE5. Go ahead. Sorry.
The best looking game.
Gears franchise is it holds up with any other franchise out there when it comes to quality of graphics and mechanics and everything. One of the top tier games ever.
Yeah, it looks
narratively
insane.
too. I would argue narratively too.
Bro, it's just that's the thing.
It's apparently like a 20-hour campaign, it's a pretty fucking long campaign. I don't know. And going to UE5 with this one, it's like you went to the legitimately probably the best developers of UE5 in the industry. Like just completely that worked with Epic, worked with UE5, helped them develop that Matrix demo. And if everybody remembers, like back in was it 2020 or 2021, like the Coalition said, "Hey, we're going to be gone for a while. Just let us go over here and work, and we'll give you an update when we have time." Yeah. Like for them to go out there and say that to the public, like Gears, don't even think about Gears. We got work to do. And then they come back and show this. It's like, yo, do what you need to do. Like they got blank check to me. Like you do what you need to do. And the tech demo that just came out this week for the UE5, by the way, a lot of that tech demo that they showed was Series X. It wasn't just PC. They showed crazy, what they did on the fucking console, dude. So imagine what that thing's gonna run like on PC. Because I've always said this, even as a PC and console gamer, I want to see your game running on the console first, because if it's optimized well there, it's going to be optimized well on the PC, and you're going to have it's going to look really good no matter what. Like we don't need to see the best settings on a 50 fucking 90. Show us what you've done on the console so we can see how good it is. And then that'll translate to PC. That just will. It will translate unless they fuck it up.
Yeah, I hope they don't. Look, they're showing here that the muzzle flash lighting, real-time lighting, casting shadows on objects. Like that's a subtle effect, but it has such a massive kind of. It really engrosses you. It really does a lot for.
It's
immersion.
Something that you don't really notice right away. I didn't notice it right away when I first watched it, but after a few watches, you start to notice little things like that. But even on the first watch, when you don't notice little things like that, your eyes still pick it up and you're looking at things like, wow, this looks fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And again, those little touches, I mean, make all the difference.
Like, they've got individual tiles here.
Dude,
like, individual tiles shooting them up.
Don't listen to people out there. Like, yes, people on Steam will fucking buy this game.
Of course they will.
I don't subscribe to this notion that nobody's going to buy Gears. Gears isn't sellable. It's not a system seller. Yes, the fuck it is. Gears is a fucking great franchise.
It's coming out at a very tumultuous time, though. Very close to GTA 6's release, but bro,
it's about a month and a week, like a month and a week away. Like I think that's okay. The one thing I'm going to say is that there's just a lot of games this holiday season. There's just a lot of fucking games coming out, and it's going to be a little bit rough to to kind of navigate that whole thing. I think, but I don't know, man. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to play this game. I've been wanting a Gears for so long. I just feel like it's like an emptiness. Like I'm like, man, I want a new Gears.
Yeah, bro. You know, the thing is, though, I've been very vocal about what I wanted Gears to be. This is my idea of Gears. I'm not going to be so freaking pretentious that I say it's not my version of Gears. But what I was astounded by, if someone had told me, Gaz, they're not going to do what you're saying, but it's going to go back to its core and really get the tone right, technologically really hone in, 60 FPS somehow, and that's on consoles. And you know, just get the mood right, and they'll have, you know, good quality of life updates. You'll really like it, and I'll be like, really? And I really am excited about this game, man. This game, if it feels like even Cliff Bleszinski, the guy who created it, basically said, yeah, this is how you bring back Gears.
Yeah, they set the tone for sure. Even the colors and everything that they chose to go with, spot on. It's going back to that more, you know, horror looking style genre of game again.
Yeah. The only thing this game
like
is missing is a fucking gelatinous cube. That's all it's missing as a fucking
and a talking ribbon. and a talking ribbon. If only it had those two.
But you know what the best part about all this,
I'd still play the fuck out of it, dude. Can you imagine a cube just rolling around with chainsaws? Instead of a gelatinous cube, it's just a metal one rolling around, just ripping fuckers' heads off. I'd be down for it, bro. I don't care.
But the one thing that I think is so significant about all of this is the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, it's exclusive. But it's coming to PC. No. It's an Xbox exclusive. The thing that I never thought. Oh, that voice, that sound is not a sound that we thought we would hear. How much did I fight this corner? How much did everyone ostracize me? Guys, you're a console warrior. And I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing freaking Greg Miller, the hypocrite, having a wank because PlayStation pulled off PC releases.
A wank?
And now he's wanking the other way aggressively because, oh no, I would save all the studios if I was that because I'm really intelligent and, you know, exclusivity is bad. And I'm seeing all of this bullshit and I'm like, nah. This, okay, let's...
Greg Miller, by the way, we're touching on that real quick. Greg Miller's rant right there. If you really listen to everything he says there, he's just basically telling Xbox to stay the course and become a big third-party publisher.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Get out of hardware.
That's it.
Well, did he say the same thing about... Well, did he... just to be fair, did he say the same thing about PlayStation when they pulled out a PC?
No, he celebrated it.
Huh.
He celebrated it. So,
okay.
PC.
So that's bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
That makes sense. That makes sense, Greg. That aligns very well. That makes perfect sense. Not biased at all. What the fuck are we talking about, man? Honestly, the shit that's going down across... I'm going to say this, like, and I said this in my video earlier today. The utter Xbox tax of games, it's not even that, it's the Xbox tax within the media is kind of insane. And it's not even, I don't buy into like the media tax and all that, but when you get to this point where everybody says that Xbox steps on a rake. They had a great showcase. Gears looked amazing. It's one of the best showed games that we've seen this whole year. They have a lot of hype going towards them. A lot of the stuff that Asha did, I've always said was kind of easy hanging fruit wins that they were just able to do. And it's like, cool, whatever. I don't trust her yet. I want to see her do more. But the thing I've seen is that when Xbox stepped on that rake where these layoffs are happening where, hey, Gaz, Ninja Theory's closing down. Ha, bitch. When all this shit is going down. Oh, wait, relax, Gaz, relax. When all this shit is going down, Sony actually came out and fucked themselves over with, one, probably laying off half of the Bungie staff, killing Destiny 2, and then their CEO coming out and talking about how, oh, you know, if it maximizes the gaming experience, we might put our games somewhere else. It's like not a clear message whatsoever. And everybody's like, it's super clear. If it maximizes a game, it's going to go to PC. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Yeah. What do you mean clear? It's not clear at all. I'm sitting there like, and everybody's just yelling about Xbox. I'm like, do we not see this big fucking sign over here? Like, like Sony just cutting shit and going crazy and talking shit. What the fuck are we talking about here, man? It's both. It's the whole industry.
You know what's insane about this, Zucker? Go look up the numbers. And I guarantee you right now, there's still well over 100,000 right now concurrent players on Destiny 2. And I guarantee you over on Marathon, there's probably like 11,000, 10,000. I guarantee it. I don't even have to look.
Just Steam charts, right? Let's look up Steam charts.
Yeah.
So just Steam charts, 24, playing right now, 107,000 on just Steam playing Destiny 2. 107.
Thank you.
Let's look up marathon player count. Let's look it up. Marathon player count.
Yeah, look at it.
No, hold on. Let's look up. I'm sure it's doing well.
Okay.
11,000 flat right now. Literally 11,000 flat right now.
It's a
Oh,
good game.
you killed Destiny for this, and everybody's saying that it's
a
just.
good game, but nobody likes
It's
it.
a good game.
It's a good game.
Shut up, Gas.
Have you played
Likes
it?
It's a great game. This is the same thing with all those Xbox studios that are about to close. It's great games, but nobody plays them. Great game.
Maybe Zalker is just loud. I am loud. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loud as fuck. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Una.
Yeah.
Marathon is fucked. Episode 13. Yeah, I think Marathon is.
Oh,
royally
and just so
fucked. Think about
people-
it, just 2 weeks ago, they put out a big, update for the game. Brought like 40,000 concurrent players there for a week, and now they're all gone. It's dead.
Dude, this is a free play weekend for Marathon. And it's like the new season, and it's 11,000 comparatively to 100,000. I don't understand how you fuck it up.
Tried to give it away.
Just give them money and make Destiny 3 and be like, hey, aim for the thing. And just so people know, so we're not
His
looked at as
eyebrows are loud.
stupid. Bro, my eyebrows are fucking savagery.
Why I get those concurrents perfectly is because I look shit up like that a lot. I didn't today, but I've been looking it up, and so far that's been the concurrent player. Over 100,000 for Destiny 2 and about 11,000 for Marathon. It's been like that for forever.
Dude, I don't understand it. How do you kill that? And then everybody's just talking about how Xbox, like, what are you doing? You're killing them. I'm like, are we not looking at what Sony's doing? Because the enhanced game experiences, kind of a wild take. I think Soros is coming to PC because it sold like shit. I think they're going to be like, you know what?
Did it sell? Well, I don't know if it sold like
It sold like 300,000 to 400,000.
From
the last we heard, I think it did. I'm going to make sure. Let me
Analytica is.
let me get my
I think that
eyebrows
was
to look
from
this up.
Alina Analytics, and we can't be 100% with them.
I can't-
but
I
at the
can't.
same time, it probably is around those numbers, 400,000 sales. But
It said 300,
right now,
300,000
The
copies.
industry is $70 games. Period. I mean, that is a big deal to a lot of people right now. It's the price of games themselves.
You know how you know it didn't sell well?
They need Game Pass.
Sony hasn't talked about it, or neither has House Marquee at all. They haven't talked about the sales numbers at all.
Did you just
None.
pronounce Housemarque as Housemarque? He's talking about me.
What is it? Isn't it Housemarque?
Housemarque.
Marquee?
Housemarque.
Sorry, I'm sorry. The estrogen got to me.
Yes,
He's infected me with his fucking stupid language.
The estrogen bunny.
Chat, help me out here, English people. But okay,
Oh, dude.
apparently though, they say that about Soros. Their team is expanding. They are doing like Housemarque.
What?
Yeah, apparently they came out
Why in
yesterday.
the hell would they expand that team?
Hey, listen, I rate them for doing that because it's a more of a niche game, but it's a good game. Like I haven't played it yet.
But niche
Hey,
games
you know-
don't sell. Well, then,
Hey,
what do we?
you know
do?
what? People could say what they want, but you thought Hellblade was good. But if it didn't sell, it doesn't matter. You loved Hellblade. You said Hellblade 2 was your game of the year at 24 frames.
I did not say it was
We
game
got
of
the
the year.
receipts.
Never enjoyed it.
We got the receipts. Don't
Did
worry.
I say it was game of the year? You lying piece of shit, Scatenos. I said I liked the game, but I said it had serious issues.
Was it Unreal Engine 5?
Yes, it was. The
Is it
best
an
looking
Unreal
game
Engine 5?
after Gears
Oh,
of
I
War.
wonder why you liked it. Oh.
But
It's so cinematic, Zocker.
Oh my God,
You
here
just
we go
don't know
again.
art, Zocker. You don't know.
You understand how we're gonna fucking destroy you for the years of the stupid shit you said in our WhatsApp?
for what? You just
Just
literally
wait till you boot it
glazed.
up on PC and it starts out at 30 FPS. It's what they intended.
It's filmic. They use that's what,
They used it. There we go. They used it.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, bro.
It's literally what he told us.
Yeah, look. That's why when people tell me, well, the developer said so and the developer said this, not all. They don't always tell you the fucking truth because they tried to tell everybody it was filmic at the time. That's why they
filmic.
chose to go with
Which
30
movie
frames.
do you watch at
That's
60
not why
frames?
they did it.
unless it's
He
Avatar.
literally
Why they
said,
did it.
"This is what Gaz
They
told
needed
me
more
and
time to
Fonz."
get to 60
The
frames per
developer.
month.
He said the developer intentionally made it 30 frames because it was an experience that needed to be a filmic experience.
It is true.
And then me and Fonz were like, okay, if that was the intention of the developer, they'd do it on PC. We launched it, got 120 frames. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
I wonder what happened there. Why didn't they force it there?
like, why
and then
not?
Gaz was like, you guys just don't understand art.
Zucker. And then just a few months later, there's a patch on the Series X for 60 frames. What happened?
I didn't play it at 60.
Filmic. They wanted you to play in 30 frames.
They'll never understand.
No, they didn't.
They'll
They
never
just needed
understand.
more time.
People who know real art
They
understand.
needed more time. Yeah.
We'll never understand.
Just needed to crawl and walk in 30 fucking frames. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to 230 of you. Smash the like button as we get into it. We still haven't even got into the source yet. But what I wanted to say was the fact that, let's be honest, this is a big thing. Big thing. First of all, okay, we have to talk about Xbox's strategy before we talk about the madness that's coming.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
Let's get into this week's news.
Fable, which looks amazing.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this because I think this is the topic of the thing, the bloodbath that's coming.
Yes.
The hard reset that's coming. That's about to just completely, absolutely molest Xboxes into first-party studios. It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna
Such
be
a fucking nasty word, bro. I feel you saying that just like I want to take a shower. I feel weird.
But it is coming. It is coming. That's what she said. But it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. But
I
what I
forgot
want to
about
say
that.
is,
Melly got it.
what I want to
He
say
said,
is,
Fonz, you're missing something. The patch for Hellblade 2 didn't come until it came to PS5.
oh
there
my
you
God.
go.
That's
They got the
that's
best
old
version
Xbox.
too.
That's the
Yeah.
old Xbox. We are now
Yeah,
in
that
the
was the old
Asha Sharma's reign. And Asha Sharma,
Oh, shit.
despite all this madness, despite what's going to come, which I'm not going to be a complete fan of, we'll talk about it in a sec, she has done the one thing, the AI bod, that we've been saying for ages. Before this showcase event, me, you, and Zork, we're all in agreement. They need to go back to exclusives. They need to go back to exclusives. We've been saying that, and it was such an... People thought you're so pie in the sky. It's not going to happen. Game Pass subs and all this shit. They came out and said their business, very frank disclosure.
Very cubed.
Yeah, cubed. Was that our business is not in a healthy spot. Despite spending billions and all of that, they're not in a healthy spot because of their bullshit. They've basically confirmed it. The first thing she did was destroy that this is an Xbox marketing thing, and then they've gone back to exclusivity, and now Xbox is starting to feel like Xbox again. Despite what's this looming storm, what's the game that they lead exclusivity with? Gears of War. Gears of War brings back the bro dude feeling all over again. It's like that's the game you led with, but you had God of War Laufey and with the cube. The Gears of the other GOW is going back to its core. It's dark and it was the litmus test. Everyone was watching Gears of War. It was Gears of War. Freaking Tim Dog bet his account. Do you know how much he loves Twitter? That's basically putting his life on the line. Tim Dog put his life on the line for you, and he vouched for Gears of War. Shout out to Tim. He's going crazy on Twitter right now, but that's what he does. But he put it on the line. He was going to delete it, and he was right. You haven't given him his credit. Credit where credit's due. He smashed it. And Gears of War, the one thing that everyone's looking at, will they do it? Will they do it? And they did it. They've done it. And the indication, and it goes further. Asha Sharma pissed off PlayStation they really pissed off the PlayStation by pulling Halo from their state of play. That was supposed to be at their state of play. Asha Sharma was responsible for making sure that they pulled it. And that now, and Fonz, you can confirm this. You were there getting parasocial with all those freaking weirdos. But well, you weren't. You were the only one who's actually being a little bit not weird. All those sweaty pieces.
I didn't talk to Asha. I didn't talk to those guys because I didn't. I could have. I just didn't feel like bothering them.
I mean, let's just be real. They have a restraining order on you. We get it. It's okay, bud. It's okay, bud.
Oh, this guy's a pony in disguise.
Like, this guy's weird.
Shit.
No, but the thing is, what you need to understand is
right.
Asha tried to pull games out. Like, the games that are announced.
That's the rumors we were hearing. We were hearing that she wanted to pull Fable as well from PlayStation, but they couldn't because of contracts and everything, and the fact that they already pushed out pre-orders as well. They already pushed out pre-orders for Fable as well.
Bro, and they're contractually
that was one of the reasons.
Untangling that is going to be very difficult, which is annoying because
it's very expensive, but I mean, there's a lot to get into here because there's a lot of nuance to this conversation. When we're talking about them going back to exclusives, the messaging is still a bit muddy. We got to be real here, right? You've got Matthew Ball stating that, if it's not a big live service game, then it's going to be exclusive. But I mean, some of their games are big live service games as well, like Halo, the Halo franchise. Gears, I mean, has a element of live service to it. And that's not going over there. So, I mean, we don't know exactly where they're going to draw the line on what's going to be exclusive or not. Also, he said anything that they've already had contractually is going over there still. They're not going to stop it. So I don't know what's already been worked on behind the scenes contractually.
But Halo, mainline Halo is not coming to PlayStation.
Mainline is not supposed to be going over there. The campaign evolved is... And I think that's, again, because it was already contractually done. It's already too late. They couldn't pull it, but they did pull the trailer, and rightfully so, because that trailer should have been shown on their showcase anyway. Now, my problem with what Asha is doing, not necessarily what she's doing. Like, I like the fact that she's doing certain things that I want them to do. But again, there's some mixed messaging there. And there's also the fact that I don't know if she's going to be able to hone in on what the right games are to make going forward, to have the studios make, to pull people into that platform. Because with the last regime, the last leadership there, we had all kinds of little niche games being made and stuff. And we're seeing that she's trying to pull the plug on some of that right now because those didn't bring profits. But what is she going to do with some of the bigger games? Because I don't think that... Because right now, kind of the way I'm reading into what she's doing is she's pulling all the little stuff that didn't make profits and kind of pushing more money into the bigger franchises there. And I'm just wondering, does she really even need to throw more money at those bigger franchises? Because right now we're hearing budgets that are so ballooned and big over there on the Xbox side. It makes absolutely no sense what's going on there. Like, I don't know why they're spending so much, if they're true. Because I have to preface it by saying we heard the $400 million being thrown around for the production on Gears of War E-Day. If that's true, that's a lot of fucking money, man. That it doesn't really.
But it's not true because they're helping. Like we've talked about, like they're helping other studios. They're doing a lot of stuff with UE. They're setting foundations. They're basically like the technical gurus for the entire game studios. Like everybody goes to them if they need something, and the money going. Like straight up, right? Like we know, like the rumors are Compulsion Games. What's the other one? Ninja Theory and the Kiln People. Who's the Kiln People again?
Double Fine.
Double Fine. Thank you, Jesus. Those three are pretty much getting absolutely just like gone. That's the rumors. That's what people are talking about. That they're gone. They're negotiating to even be independent and get out, kind of like Toys with Bob. But I don't see. I don't see the issue because the whole point of these things, right, was so they could flood Game Pass with games. And to some extent, that's what Jason Schreier mentioned in that big video he made, which was really good to listen to. He basically said, like, that was the whole strategy. Buy studios. They need studios to get games out there. And some people called it Game Pass fodder. And to some extent, those small games like Kiln and Ninja Theory and Hellblade were Game Pass fodder. And now they're thinking, why are we paying these people so much money to get one game out in 7 years?
Soccer, it's almost like somebody here has been saying that for years about these games.
The problem is, nobody knew what those budgets were on those games. Nobody did.
I was sitting there saying all these niche games that aren't pushing profits, these games are just Game Pass fodder. I've been saying it for years. I said these games don't really push the needle. It doesn't bring people to the platform. Why are they pushing this stuff? And people just yelled at me saying it's for variety's sake, Fonz. And I'm saying, but if the variety means it's only bringing in 1 to 2 people playing these games, what the fuck is the point? What is the point of having a game there that's only bringing a few thousand people to play this game all the way through that game? You want engagement on games? Those games weren't even getting engagement, let alone sales. We don't even need to talk about sales. We can talk about engagement. They weren't getting engagement. That's why they're gone.
I mean, and this is what I think Greg Miller said. He goes, you don't shut these studios down. You tell them I need a game in 9 months to put over here. And it's like, bro, but they don't have the creative prowess to make a game that is appealing to people that want to play a game. I like, just be fucking real. There's some studios out there that would not have survived if it wasn't for Microsoft just backing them because of Game Pass. That's just a fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these studios before Microsoft was even there were not surviving. They weren't. They were like
They were
on
given a
the
lifeline.
verge of shutting down every freaking 6 months. So it's like, I don't understand how people are complaining about this when nobody fucking played these games. Like, nobody did. No, I didn't even touch Kiln or Keeper. And I get there's people out there that like that, but they need to focus on like just big games and franchises that bring people to your platform. And that's what we just said about Sony. Like, Sony's doing the same thing. They're focusing on Wolverine and Insomniac, and then they're focusing on Santa Monica and God of War, and then Ghosts of Yote. They're bringing their biggest, like, and this is why they're mad at Naughty Dog, because they're like, bro, you're one of our biggest studios making a game that we know is going to do well, at least because of your namesake, and you don't have anything ready. And apparently it's years out. Like, Naughty Dog's game is years out. Like, Intergalactic's going to take a long time, to the point where they're not going to have a new game this generation.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. That's why Sony's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait a minute. The chat, Simon Brandy, he says, agreed, Fonz. Cancel Game Pass. It sucks, Fonz. No, you're missing my point. I'm talking about the small games within it. It doesn't bring people to Game Pass. It's much like Netflix. Like, you know, the Thor series from fucking Iceland isn't bringing people to Netflix. They're not flocking to Netflix to watch that, but they're going to watch the bigger shows that they put on there, that they make, like Stranger Things and things like that. And that is what is missing from Game Pass, I feel, is that they need to put bigger, better, more compelling games that appeal to a broader audience, rather than a bunch of little games that appeal to hardly anybody. And I've been saying that for a long time. Now, if that's not your first party, you go out and you fucking get third party to do that. And they've gotten some great games to come into Game Pass. And some of those you don't even play, but that's beside the point. I'm just saying, it's not about Game Pass per se. It's about these smaller games that don't move the fucking needle in Game Pass or out of Game Pass. Those games were unnecessary.
And I gotta say that it's a double-edged sword, though. It is a double-edged sword, because Asha, like, cool, you're gonna focus on a big franchise, and if anybody says that they didn't fucking say this for years, then they're fucking liars. Everybody was literally talking about how Phil needs to go into some of these studios and be like, make an Elder Scrolls, please. Go in there. Yep. This is the budget. You're making an Elder Scrolls. This is what we need to push our system and push the in-game, whatever. Make an Elder Scrolls. Yep. Make a Fallout. Go make one of these big franchises that we own. Go make it. Now, the double-edged sword to that is that they might just focus on franchises that they only have established instead of making new franchises. So I think there needs to be a balance between that, where it's like, here's a budget for Elder Scrolls. We know it's going to do decent. We know it's going to do well because it's Elder Scrolls, unless you fuck it up some way. And then that's a problem that we'll solve later if you do that. But here's another budget where you can make a game that appeals to people, that's a new franchise, but you need to have the right people in place to make that. And so that's the hard thing.
Talk about what you're talking about there, Zucker. I got to ask you though, when you're talking about here's another budget and here's a budget for this and a budget for that, like, where's this money all coming from? Because
the shutdown studios.
Okay. But I don't think throwing money at these same studios that are already building these Elder Scrolls and everything else are going to help. I think that they're going to need to look at these studios as well and trim some of that fat over there.
Well, they already are.
Them to create games and to push them to make games even faster.
But that's exactly what Asha Sharma said.
I think there's a culture there that is not working out right now. It's taking far too long for them to build these fucking franchises and these games. Far too long.
But this is the thing. This is what's incredible to me, that Asha Sharma, who's not the non-AI bod, not the non-gamer, Phil Spencer was such a soft touch. How many years did we complain about that soft touch of his? And he gave carte blanche to the studios. Oh, Rare, you cancelled Everwild. Don't worry. Take another 5 years to figure out what the game was. Think about how crazy that is. That these guys didn't even... Everwild's devs, Rare spent about a good 3-4 years. They showed the trailer in-game or whatever. And then they said, oh, we don't really know what the game is. So we're going to go back to the
creative director left the studio. The creative director, the guy that was doing it, that had the idea for the game, left. And then they were like, fuck. And so that happened and they got messed up.
Why is Matt Booty still there? Because that was his job to go to these studios.
Matt Booty is the one person, I think almost everyone unanimously agrees, just fails upwards. People don't understand how he still has a job. I don't understand. I don't understand how the guy had, apparently he wanted to tank Fable as well. And again, the guy, I just don't understand where his head is at.
I will say, because Fable, I don't think Matt Booty got along. I mean, we're all talking bullshit here. We don't know. I don't think Matt Booty got along with every decision that Sarah or Phil made, right? And we know that the rumor was, what was it, 7 years ago, when Playground Games came to Xbox and wanted to make an RPG. They had their own idea of what an RPG was going to be. And Phil basically told them, we'll give you the money and the budget in the studio if it's Fable. And so they were put into Fable. And the thing that I'm sitting there thinking is, if you would do that with Playground, your best studio, because them and the Coalition are their best studios. If you would do that to your best studio, why wouldn't you do that to Bethesda or someone else? Because that's what's happening now, right? Like, the Bethesda layoffs are coming, and everybody that's reporting on it said it's a lot deeper than you think.
Yeah.
Maybe not studios shutting down. I honestly think that
canceled.
Machine Games is going to get ripped apart because their games have not sold. Arcane's going to get ripped apart because their games have not sold. I think Starfield was not that great and not that big of a success. I think across the board they're going to get messed up. And id is my favorite one there because id has their engine. That's the one thing is, again, they have an engine that people use and is really well done, and it's used across Bethesda. So they have kind of like that Coalition, almost safe space. But I think that them looking at, and I've seen people saying they're like, we need to advocate for smaller games in between these big games. I don't know where you guys are getting the time to play these small games. I feel like the gaming circle, like the gaming realm outside of Xbox, there are so many big games every single month almost that I don't have time for these. I don't have time for smaller games. I just don't. Like right now I'm playing 007 and it's surprisingly fucking awesome. I'm like, this is a great game. And it's a huge game.
That game is so polarizing. I know people that hate that fucking game, and I know people that love it. It's so wild.
Yeah.
The acting's great, bro. The story's great. The acting's great. The character development's great. You're messing shit up. The world looks amazing. It's optimized up your ass. It's so good, bro.
Yeah.
They killed it.
But let me quickly read these super
but
chats.
you're right, Zocker. There's so many big games out right now. I don't know where they find the time, but I think what they're trying to say is that they don't want to see some of these smaller studios close because, some of these people that are talking like this actually love these types of games. So there's that.
But you have to concede,
but I think on the whole,
it was Xbox's fault.
What I've been trying to tell people for a while is, look, if these studios were not in Game Pass and they were pushing these games out, would they succeed? And everybody I've asked that to says no, they wouldn't without Game Pass. There's your answer.
But
that's why they don't make enough compelling games, enough of a compelling game to sell to the masses or to appeal to people to keep said game within the service or just create it all. It's not worth having.
Her focusing on this, I honestly think, in a year, Game Pass is going to change drastically in a year. After all these announced games that they had to do it. I think in a year, Game Pass is going to change.
They're gutting Game Pass.
For anybody saying that you can't say that, Fonz, because these are indie games and we should protect the indie devs and all this. Look, there's indie devs who do way better than these studios do with smaller games, with smaller budgets. So
hey, apparently YouTubers do better than these the Xbox division does.
Satya said that YouTubers
monetarily, than Xbox is.
Yeah, Satya Nadella, but literally basically said, the guy who says new Xbox update, that guy is just lying but making more money than Xbox is. Who do I talk about? Anyway, let me read these super chats. First of all, we've got, I don't know how to say your name. It's 1SDN15TH2 is what I'm going to call you. Nobody's buying smaller franchises. Fonza is what it is. Yes, that's no one's even playing them. Alvin, thank you with the £5 super chat. Goes, Asha saw how much they paid for Kiln and South of Midnight Development, then saw how much they threw at Atlas for Persona 6 and Game Pass. Then she made a decision. Well, they did spend a lot. One of the things, look, this is, the gutting is coming. This is Phil Spencer's fault. This is Satya Nadella's mandate and AI fault. They're all liable for this. But it's incredible that they've come back to do the very thing that we were saying about how important exclusivity was, the value proposition of your console. Console first, don't treat it like a third-class citizen. they immediately have gone back. They're almost decoupling all their acquisitions now. That's just like, this is, and it could have worked, but Phil Spencer and their co, they just caved. They didn't have quality assurance. They let these studios have carte blanche. You've had so many developers across multiple studios say that we were so surprised by how hands-off my Xbox was. This is what's happening. The chickens have come home to roost, and now Asha Sharma saying that they're going to enhance the Xbox value proposition by investing not only in first-party exclusives, but the big third-party titles as well. And that's what Fonz was saying. Bro. The money hatting. They're going toe-to-toe. Asha Sharma gives me tremendously more confidence than the predecessor. I never felt this much confidence in Xbox, despite the absolute gutting that's coming out is going to be happening in the next week or so, when we're going to find out. My video's out tomorrow. Thank you, Zoka. I hope I pleased you, piece of shit.
The one, you fuckface. You said 2. I'm done. By the way, chat, give this guy shit. He said that he was going to make at least 2 videos a week. Now you're called out publicly. Oh, you think I'm not going to be on your ass? You better get ready, boy.
I said I'll try and do 2 videos a week. Hey, it's better than one video every 4 months. I'm improving. I am improving. Let me quickly read these super chats because there's a lot to tackle now. I'm just conscious of the fact that we haven't read them. And apologies, chat.
Fucking rooster bitch again.
Shabs goes, hi, beautiful people. Thank you, Shabs, for being a member for 27 months.
Exactly, bro.
What a cock. Gaz, how are you finding the Wangina disease now? I'm loving it. Nariko with the £2 super chat. How much do you think GTA 6 will be? We'll find out next week. Guys, how much do you think you'll be? Fonz, you first. How much? Guess the price of GTA 6. We'll find out next week.
$79.99.
Okay. Zorka?
Hopefully $70, but I think it's going to be 80.
Yeah, it's going to be 80. If Mario Kart can take the piss, then I'm pretty sure Rockstar has spent $2 billion can take the piss.
And I think it's going to be $100 or 110 or 20 for the online component added to it.
That's sick. I'm actually
they might add an extra $20. Yeah.
I am switching these scenes on the fly now, like it's second nature. It's like driving a car. It's amazing. I'm turning myself on. We've got Faisal Al Jabbar.
Are you turning yourself on? Jesus,
one person he turns on.
Yeah, it's the mirror. You blind everybody else.
I was wondering where those fingers have been. Oh, sorry.
And Colt Eastwood.
Why do you keep saying I'm figuring Colt? Do I look like Mag?
I didn't say it. What do you mean keep saying it? What do you mean?
Do I look like Mag? They cried.
I wasn't going
cried
there.
when they said goodbye.
No, don't go there.
Oh, you went there. Oh, look at you.
I didn't go anywhere.
Look at you. Look at this.
I'm innocent as fuck. I didn't say nothing.
He's innocent.
We've got
Jesus.
We've got Faisal Jabbar. Gaz, tell them about Ninja Theory and the Insight project with University of Cambridge and the millions wasted. Yeah, so Faisal kind of knows because actually he's got a colleague of his works at Ninja Theory or Microsoft, and it's just a shit show. But Antoniades, whatever, the guy who left to meme, he's just a piece of shit. He just scammed everyone, and the guy who's Afghan but pretends he's not just took the money and cut somewhere else, and he's just like he's got imposter syndrome, and he's taking the piss. And the Senua thing is the big one. We saw Jeff Grubb really ovulate on this point.
The only reason why they showed the game is because they wanted a buyer to see the game and buy Ninja Theory. I thought Ninja Theory was super profitable, Gaz. That's what you told us.
Listen.
He's like, they have a mocap that have never been seen before. Did
I say they were profitable?
You Harry Potter bitch.
You triggering piece of shit.
Dude, my favorite one was they all went to MMA classes together for the combat in the game. And I'm like, where the fuck was that? Where was any of that?
Senua, look, the game actually has gameplay this time around, and they're going to cancel it. Oh, shit. They're going to cancel it.
This chat's wild.
Yeah. Hey. 9 years too late. What the fuck are we talking about? They literally took 7 years, or was it 6 years? 6 or 7 years to make Hellblade 2, and everybody thought, man, with the time they're putting on that, it's going to be epic. 5 hours. I got 1,000 out of 1,000 achievement points in 5 hours. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care.
Me and you beat it in the same day, Zocker, and we talked about it that night. We're like, what a shit fucking game.
What, dude? I walked and I was like, great. And everybody's like, you need. No, hold on, Gaz. you need
I did
to
not
play it with
say that.
headphones.
Oh, okay,
you
I
said
didn't say
you
that. I
need
didn't
to
say
play it
that.
with
Oh, I
headphones.
didn't say
It's
that.
amazing. I'm like,
sound is
have you
good
never
in the
been
game.
whispered in your ear? This is fucking stupid. Like, what enhancement did we get? What did we get?
What are
A
you talking
whisper
about?
in your ear?
Chat, tell me this
Great.
doesn't look good.
Oh,
Greatness.
gosh.
This looks
It
good.
looks no, the graphics are unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Gameplay?
It looks awesome.
No, but,
Not so much.
okay, what do you guys
Yeah.
think about the gameplay in this though? Because this actually
If this
has
came
gameplay.
out 7 years ago, I'd be like, give them a chance for a next one. This looks decent. But since they've already got two walking simulators, I'm good.
I saw this right here, the Senua in the theater, and I thought to myself, wow, it's more God of War like. I would prefer this. And then we find out, oh, this isn't real. This is
It's
this
real.
is something they just showcased.
It's just
I
basically
don't
a
think it's
pitch.
real.
It wasn't meant
They
for
made,
us.
and just so you know, they manipulated
Remember
this
when they
thing
tried to
hard.
Tell us that Perfect Dark was real too. Yeah, that wasn't real.
Listen. I have hope that this game
Give me
will survive.
Scalebound over this shit.
Apparently,
Oh
this,
my God, that's
apparently it was Matt. But look, I don't know what Ninja Theory were doing for so long. All we heard was Iceland for about 5 years, and then
Yeah, they literally filmed rocks for 6 years, and everybody's like, look at the rocks on the wall. I'm like, great.
good-looking rocks, man.
Congratulations.
they were good looking
they were
rocks.
great looking rocks.
But-
They really were.
Look, I actually reckon the gameplay, if what they're showing is real, and I'm pretty sure that it's real, like we won't just fake it, or maybe they're showing the best parts of it, they need to have an aggressive freaking pressure on making sure that the game comes out. But at the moment, what it's turned out to be is the fact that the studio is going to be shuttered. No one really played Hellblade, and no one on PlayStation supported it either. Otherwise, I thought you guys buy games. Why are you not supporting Xbox games like you? Well, you don't even support freaking your Saros. But
Can I just say something really quick
What?
that people aren't saying? Since this trailer was put out there to sell that studio, they made that trailer look as good as they fucking could.
That's the
that was
danger.
not a Ninja Theory. Like, that's the point. They made that trailer look so banger, action packed, all this stuff, and everybody was like, whoa, that is so different. Yeah, it's because they're trying to get rid of this fucking sinkhole money pit. The mocap is just top notch.
They cannot get rid of the
bullshit.
studio, man. The mocap actually is. Bro, they had such good animations. But the animation set was so good, I felt like this is not an Xbox game. And there was.
Of course, the animations look good. They're just walking, fuckface. They're not doing anything else. Fuck you mean? You and I can program that shit. The fuck are you? Oh, you're irritated. You're triggering me. I'm getting fucking tilted right now.
Dude.
Everybody's like, the animations and the sound and the whispers in your ear. There's a fucking puzzle that you have to look at a wall.
The puzzle
Fuck are we-
shit.
It was literally hold up on the left analog stick the whole fucking game.
Oh my God.
The intro literally had you press up for about a good 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. And I did say that in my review. That this game's got no real.
Bleeding Edge is a better game. Fuck you. There. Bleeding Edge is a better game.
Shit.
Fuck.
Bleeding ass just got
I don't care. I'll say,
Bleeding
clip
ass.
my ass.
soccer.
I am gonna wake up my baby. I feel so bad right now, dude. If my wife comes in here with like a shovel and just whacks the shit out of me, I'm sorry, but
That would make the show.
Zoka, how do
It'd be
you
a-
feel about the fact that Jeff Grubb felt really upset? He's like, this Xbox, he's done with Xbox. This is a betrayal.
I don't care.
This
Jeff
is-
Grubb's a Nintendo guy. Jeff Grubb, people can be done with whatever they want. Jeff, congratulations, you're done with Xbox because they're shutting down studios that didn't sell games.
Yep.
Whoop-de-doo.
Thank you.
Gives a shit.
you.
Sorry, Jeff. Your opinion is your opinion. That's cool. I'm not gonna hate on it. There you go. But my opinion is I want other games out of those studios. All I thought was the what was Ninja Theory's game, that West
Enslaved?
game? What was it called?
Enslaved? Heavenly Sword?
Have
Enslaved.
Jeff Grubb send
Great
you his,
game.
gamer tag. Let's see if he actually played Kiln. Did he play fucking Hellblade 2? Did he play these games?
I'm sure he does.
I don't even care if he
A lot of
played
people
them.
talk a
Did
lot
he
of
buy
shit.
them?
What I'm saying is, and it's not really just against Jeff Grubb, but other people out there who say the same, have the same sentiment over shutting down these studios. It's like, did you guys fucking even play these games? Did you play them all the way through? If you didn't, you have no fucking say. You can't sit there and say, oh my God, they were such good games. You didn't fucking play them. Hardly anybody did. The stats don't lie. And guess what? Everything is recorded from everybody with an Xbox in that ecosystem. We can tell what achievements you get, how many hours you've put in. And if you look up these games, half the people that even started those games didn't even finish those games.
Damn.
They stop an hour in.
I mean, it's a fucking.
It doesn't make sense.
It's a business, man. At the end of the day, like, yeah, does it suck that people lose job? Yeah, that's sad. It is what it is in this world. Like, I work in the tech field. I've been laid off. That's what it is. Things happen. Shit happens. Entire teams, 200-300 people get laid off, and I get it, but it's a give and take. There is a creative. I get it. There is a creative process. Let the creatives do what they need to do, but the creatives also need to play a little bit of ball, and that's business. Are you going to make something that people want to play, that is going to generate revenue? That is the whole point. Yeah. It's a very much a give and take. This isn't college where you go do academia and you're not there to make money. You're there to push things to the boundary. You are part of a business. Yeah. Make money, fuckface. That's the whole point of this.
Actually, really well said. A lot of people get triggered by that. You
just have to ask yourself this. If they built a good game that appealed to many gamers out there, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. We wouldn't be talking about this.
Absolutely fact.
Go ahead,
it is the nature of the beast. I will say, and we've said this multiple times before, look, I find it nauseating when you go when someone goes, my heart bleeds for these developers. Oh no, they're gonna go. I'm like, bruv, do you guys fucking give a shit about? I was just like, the performative fucking concern is bollocks, and it's usually the same people just do it. And I'm like, okay, right. All right, Honda shut down an office. My heart bleeds. I'm not saying we're cold and that we want them to lose their jobs, but it's a business. If you fail, then this is what happens. It's we all deal with that. There's good
you capitalist pig.
Huh?
I said you capitalist pig.
Capitalist pig. But it's true though. It's true. And I
just find this all like amusing because like I've been on this bandwagon the last few years about these smaller games, and I've been arguing with people like you guys over these smaller games.
There's a balance though.
I'm just looking at it and I'm going, I was right all along, man. I was right all along. It comes down to, if it doesn't appeal to a broader audience, you're not going to survive.
Absolutely.
Nope. And it is what it is. Xbox is a business. They're going to do what they need to do, and their business is changing, right? That's because this is the number one thing. I think that Game Pass, right, and exclusives and all that day and day can kind of coincide. But what I think is happening now, and Asha and Satya basically just say it, they're making way too many games to basically fit where it needs to go. Like, that's why Fable got pushed over to February or whatever next year, because it's like there's just too many. They have Gears of War right there, and they want that to breathe. They got Call of Duty right there. They want that to breathe. And then they got that other creation game coming out in August, and they want that to breathe because they helped develop that game. They put the money towards it. So it's like all of these games are coming out, and I get it. Like, you needed it for Game Pass, but these smaller games, nobody's playing them because there's so many other games. Like, they brought out Keeper right next to The Outer Worlds 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4. It's like, those are two bigger games, and Keeper's right there. It's like, I get some people played it, but it's not worth the math. It's not worth the money in the budget to make those things for them, because you need to concentrate on big franchises.
That a game like South of Midnight, apparently, like, this is rumored $100 million for that game. Like,
there's
if
no
that
way.
is true, that is just
there's no
abnormally high for a game like that.
Okay.
Well, because they pitched it and got the money from Phil. And shocker here from everybody, I enjoyed South of Midnight a little bit. I thought it was very creative in its storytelling. Like, hey, I don't care. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was like, I was like, this is all right. And I know the gameplay wasn't, or like the combat wasn't this huge crazy shit. Dude, at least they had combat. Shut up. All right. You actually jumped and moved around. That's not combat, bro. Don't even talk about it.
They lock off the zone and you do the same combat move. It's so dry.
Yes. Tales of Arise does that. A couple games do that.
Yeah, but they do it
I
well.
thought they were a studio. I thought they were a studio that could have used those assets that they made and made something a little bit better next go around. But obviously, whatever they pitched out next was not looking good.
Bro,
and so that's why Xbox was like, we're out.
I got it in the neck when South of Midnight came out. The PlayStation guys
take a lot of things in the throat.
Yeah.
Guys, do you not remember? You ask how they got a job. Do you not remember that these studios were first put into Game Pass just to make games for Game Pass, not to make profit?
Yep.
That's from Phil telling these studios. They didn't.
Yeah, and that's what Jason Schreier said. They didn't even make profit
as a company.
Well, the problem was they weren't there to just make profit. They were actually there, as Jason Schreier said. Some of these studios were specifically bought to go win awards, to go win like games of the year and be like these like Expedition 33, these darling Canada, and all these things.
The only one that won anything.
That's the point.
Yeah, but come on, man. Listen, We Happy Few was completely faltered. You bought them fair enough. There's a good thing you did. You had faith in Compulsion Games. They're going to do something great. If it turns out that game has $100 million budget, and if that's true, that is an absolute farcical amount of money being spent on this indie studio that hasn't got a proven track record and failed tremendously. As soon as they released that game, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, beautiful game, good characters, music is really nice, but you could tell there was like, build it nice, build a nice character, build a story, and then right at the end they were like, oh yeah, let's put the gameplay in there, and they deserve to get shut down. I'm sorry, it's not saying deserve to get shut down in the grand scheme of things when it comes to quality and assessing your quality and people in the capitalist world. How are you surviving?
Wait a minute, hold on. I had this argument with you just a few months ago about the quality of these smaller games in Game Pass, and you argued with me that they were quality.
I literally got clipped for saying,
you piece of excrement.
What are you talking
You're
about?
trying to lie here right now and say, I didn't say it like that. I walking shit back. I remember I had this conversation with you with these smaller games and how they weren't quality. Dude, and you were sitting there going, they're quality.
You think I was vouching for South of Midnight?
You were vouching for Hellblade 2, I'll tell you that.
Hey, you got 80 plus Metacritic.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
So 80 plus
there it is.
It actually is a decent game. South of Midnight.
Shut the fuck up. It's not a decent game.
I didn't say that it was.
Oh my God.
You just said Hellblade was a decent game. You just said it.
Plus better. No,
Your audience can go back to a couple of months.
What are we
you
talking
guys
about?
in the chat, go back a couple of months and see the Septic Sauce one weekend where I was on and he argued with me on the quality of these smaller games.
Find it. I dare you to find it. Literally all the clips that were going around when South of Midnight was me going, it's kind of shit.
By the way, you said it.
South of Midnight was.
You said it was an 80. You said it was an 80 plus. You said it was an 80 plus meta, right? You know what else was an 80 plus meta? Dragon Age Veilguard. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about Metacritic. Nobody cares about those things. Yes, honestly, there is a
Metacritic.
Bro. I think there's a massive disconnect between reviewers in the games industry and gamers. There is a fucking wide gap of what they think is good and worthy of a good game. I think it's a fucking wide gap. I think it's massively wide. Like gamers are like, well, how is this an 80? Like that's what I think. Massively huge. I think it's just that. Like it's just
there are examples where I think that there is a bit of a divide, but they're not that much. Callisto Protocol should have been 9.
Because a lot of these media journalists that actually do reviews and stuff.
I swear to God,
I hardly think they even play the fucking games, man.
You play that game, you little shit. Look at his face. His eyebrows.
is trash. You're 100% right, Zocker. Metacritic is trash.
Listen.
Veilguard. You think I liked Veilguard? No, I like Dragon Age, the first one. That's me. I'm a Dragon Age fucking guy. Veilguard, I couldn't even play it. I literally played for 8 hours, and I was like, this abomination of a piece of shit game with a Dragon. Yeah, Bond's put 90 hours in it.
I played it all the way through. I enjoyed the gameplay. I just skipped all the fucking narrative because it was terrible.
Dude, I was so annoyed. Like, I was depressed after playing that game for 8 hours because I was like, Dragon Age is dead. This franchise is gone. One of my favorite franchises.
It's dead.
It's just gone. It's gone.
Well, even though I put 90 hours in it and played it all the way through, I gave it a scathing review on Steam.
Kaz is like, what did I say?
It was
Show me the clip where I said Compulsion Games should survive. I said they should be shut down.
No, you said Ninja Theory should though, right?
Ninja Theory, I still stand on it. Ninja Theory should stay.
Okay, that's good.
Ninja Theory's talent will come useful. You can utilize
it.
What talent do they have?
Over profitability.
Motion capture.
Talent over profitability.
There it is, you fuck.
They're good. You can utilize that tech. The tech sharing is such an important part of all this. And it's one of the biggest crimes about all of this.
But if you're the head of the corporation, though, you're going to choose what they do there over profits.
No. Let me be very clear. Imagine I'm Asha Sharma or Phil Spencer. Yeah, I go in there and after Hellblade 2, I'm like, all right, you guys fucking pissed about for 6 years and gave us this 5-year game. Now, what do you want to do? Like, Senua looks good in the trailer. Have you got your gameplay? How are you going to sell this game? Are you fundamentally changing it? No? Okay. We need to be able to cut our losses with you. You've got motion capture, which our other studios could use, and it can somehow take it. Don't just cut them out and have a glorified auction at the Summer Games Fest, and that's it, be done.
Here,
with
let me help you how they would answer that when
know
Phil
what?
goes to them. They'd have a beanie on and a scarf and be like, well, listen, Phil, we want to make more whispers in the ears so that we can really hone in on the
Yeah,
mental
I have-
illness. And then look at the rocks.
Sorry.
And then maybe a giant gets hallucinated in it. And then it's going to be grand. We're going for awards, Phil. Awards.
Yeah, I don't think you're far off, because what I think happened is when they greenlit Hellblade 3, I remember they said they were going to focus more on action.
Yep.
And they
That's what
said
the
the
trailer
same
shows.
fucking thing for Hellblade 2. The same thing. They said they were going to focus more on action, and it didn't happen. So with this one, I bet you they went back and they looked at what they were creating, and they were like, "Oh, it's more of the same shit."
Have you noticed how, if that trailer is true, and there's a big caveat there, it's
If
all
the
like
trailer's
stealth
true, the
game.
trailer could be just a sizzle reel to try to sell.
It could be.
their
We don't
brand
know
to
that.
another-
Yeah,
yet.
I swear it is.
Who knows?
It's it. It
could
is.
be.
It's a sizzle reel to sell the studio, and nobody bought.
Studio.
Everybody was like, "We're good, dude. We're good. Thanks."
I think it's a shame. I think that I understand the business element of it. It is a creative space, and I think there was admirable in the sense that, okay, fine, you want to lift up creatives, and the variety that Xbox had, or still has to right now. Or you don't know what's going to get cancelled now, but it was something to celebrate. Like, okay, that's good. I respect that they went out and did that, but they had no real quality control. They just let this thing blossom. They used the COVID pump, just get completely offhand, and then just let the whole thing crumble to the point where now they're just going back to the basics. The basics that we and you and all of us were talking about: exclusivity, value proposition for your console, the big bangers. And Asha Sharma is doing that. Asha Sharma has literally said she wants the teams she wants Halo and Elder Scrolls to be pumped out quicker. That's what she said. Like, focus on the big games.
And
you
Fallout 5.
It sounds
And
like
Fallout.
that's where I'm with Asha, and I think that everything that she's saying and writing down with the next 100 days and everything sounds good. It honestly, on paper and what I'm hearing from her, I love it. I love what I'm hearing. However, I don't trust these execs 100%.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I need to see her actually go through and do all this stuff. But the one thing that I go back to is, like, you don't need to just pump in a whole bunch of money into a game to make it good. And I think that there's some sort of disconnect between, maybe it's culture, maybe it's just using outside developers to come in and help with teams that is just too much money. I don't know, but at the end of the day, they need to fix whatever it is at their studios to get these games out faster and make more compelling games that appeal to a broader audience.
Okay,
And I don't know
on that
if
point,
Asha is going to be able to do that outside of like Gears. I think Gears is a good start. And Elder Scrolls, of course,
What
you have
about
a
in Exile's
killer
game?
franchise.
What about Clockwork Revolution? It looks like a good game.
Clockwork looks great, but I don't know. I won't call it a system seller just yet.
No chance.
But I think it
It's not a
looks
system
really
seller.
promising.
This game is not going to sell
I
well.
actually think Clockwork. I think Clockwork was intentionally locked down because they know it's going to be a good game. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I think that they
I
have
think it's gonna be a good game.
because in Exiles, their guy, the Fargo, I think his name is, the people that run that, they know what they're doing, and they weren't like, Xbox saved us. They're like, nah, we would have figured it out. Like, they were like, we would have figured it out because that's what we've done our whole lives, is we've been scrappy, and that's what they've done. And then now that they see, this is what I like about them, is that when they got Microsoft's money, they came and were like, we've been wanting to build this game, we just couldn't find the budget for it,
Yep.
and this is how we're going to do it. They had a vision, and you can tell they've had a vision with this game. So Clockwork looks fucking dope. It looks really good.
I want to tell y'all a little story on why I
Story time.
Story time. Get your marshmallows out.
Go on, tell us.
Xbox kind of makes me feel like this is okay. So I was at the FanFest event, okay, and you remember the whole thing that went around about her giving away the consoles to people that were there that had fan on their badge. I have fan on my badge, okay, so I'm getting one of those consoles. supposedly. So they told us, wait for an email. Within a week's time, you'll get an email telling you where to register it, you know, your address, where to send it, and all that stuff. So if some of you out there were there and are getting one too, then you'll know what I'm about to say, because it's fucking wild to me and it's hilarious. So we get the email, and the email states, thank you for being there. You know, yes, you're going to get a console and all this stuff. Look out for another email within a week or two for this registration to sign up, put your address. So we all waited. They said by the 19th it was coming. So that was yesterday. Like maybe 5 p.m. I got an email. And I shit you not, it was another email stating, hey, look out for another email to register and put your address in for this console. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here?
They're running out of money.
3 fucking emails telling me to wait for another. And
The people shipping out the consoles got fucking laid off.
Dude, I think they're just going to do that every week, bro. Oh, wait for another email. Yeah, sure, it's coming, guys. We appreciate you. It's just
quite
crazy.
dire if they can't afford to send those.
If they don't give it to the fans, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
I'm gonna laugh so
I'm
hard.
not gonna even get mad. I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh so much because I know some people will be really upset about that. Not you.
Literally, and you can ask anybody with the FanFest badge. You know, ask Colt, ask anybody. I'm telling you right now, that's what the emails say. 3 emails now saying, wait for another one.
They can't even do a giveaway, right? Xbox is fucked.
Crazy.
Rambling Entertain, thank you with the 5. Game Pass isn't going to change because it's how they push cloud. It's going to change, Rambling. You're going to see it soon. They hold 62% of the market. 27 million extra players on mobile, TV, and web. What makes you think that's not going to change? You think 27 million extra, 60% of the market, 62% of the market. Anyway. Day and date is going to get gutted. You just got to see it, and this is going to age badly.
Anything can change.
It's going to be in a year.
Look,
it's going to be in a year. Next showcase. That's what I think. I think in the next
maybe.
showcase, it's going to get crazy.
Right now.
Yeah.
And yes, they're going to reevaluate every bit of this. And look, they just did it with Game Pass. They basically gutted all those small games out of Game Pass that you were getting from these studios. They're gone.
Yeah.
So they're already taking shit out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's already happening. They're cutting the fat.
Well, they took one thing out.
And here's the fucked up part about all this too. This one thing I want to kind of preach on a bit is how they always tell you that Game Pass is freaking this, you know, it helps out, you know, all these games and stuff and these little games. And the one thing that everybody goes back to is Expedition 33, right? We all talk about this third-party game that was put into Game Pass, and even the developers themselves, and this is where it goes back to when I said developers, you can't just believe everything they say as well. Oh, it really helped them. Yeah, they got money going into Game Pass, so I'm sure it helped them. But when it comes to that game, you cannot even prove that Game Pass itself helped sell that game, because that game sold day one on Steam and PlayStation just fine, just along with Game Pass. Like, Game Pass was getting a lot of numbers of them playing the game, but it was already being bought on Steam and PlayStation. So this word of mouth thing that they like to claim, people like to say, oh, it was because of the word of mouth from people on Game Pass. They told other people and they actually went out and bought it. No, it was already bought day one. People were buying that game. It sold over 1 million copies the first fucking day.
I think the Developer Direct helped them. I think the Developer Direct really shone a torch on Expedition 33.
You can talk about the marketing aspect, but not Game Pass itself.
Okay, maybe.
The marketing.
Maybe.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Well, it's a smaller dev. Steam, like a lot of people on Steam really liked it. Sold really well. Those kind of, and again, it's also the price point.
Word of mouth from Steam.
Expedition 33. Expedition 33 wasn't $70, I don't think. So that's another big thing. A lot of these games that
it was
sell
$50 too. Yeah, $50.
The price is a big thing too. Somebody says they're too busy sending mag emails.
Oh Jesus!
Don't do this,
Leave
dude.
Mag alone.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
If you can manage to be friends with Colt, you can be friends with Mag. Kubini Gaming. Thank you with the 5, because I played Hellblade 2 to completion, 100%. All achievements took about 12 hours. I absolutely loved it. Kubini.
Did you fall asleep?
That's part of the game.
Did you have your monitor on?
Just James. Thank you.
1,000 out of 1,000. I got literally 5 hours. I'm not joking. I was like, oh, the game's over.
Yeah,
okay. I'll go have lunch now.
You know what's funny? I in my review,
BT
I said the
Maverick.
game was astonishingly
No,
short.
BT.
No one really said anything. I don't know why. It's weird.
BT, I will die on this hill about Game Pass cannibalizing sales. Sorry, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks the same thing of sales too. Like Steam sales, and every sale cannibalizes games.
Just
No,
James, thank you
bitch.
for the £2
Those are
super
actually
chat. It
being
goes,
sold.
the F is this.
No,
Friendly
bitch.
fire. Sub
Friendly
James.
Fire Podcast, baby.
You're welcome,
That's
Brett.
what it is.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Exactly.
Who the fuck is this guy?
That's what he's asking. Tarnish Gamer, thank you so much for the 5. You can't tell me South of Midnight had $100 million budget. It doesn't even scream $50 million. It doesn't even scream 10. Crazy how Expedition
dude, I
33
don't
had a
know.
fraction of that budget. If it's true, that's insane. It's a big if, because I think apparently some guy on LinkedIn and it just spirals.
You see Ryder in the chat. Meg is the GOAT. You were all jealous of him flipping us off. I can't be jealous of fake insiders playing him. I can't.
Yeah, it is what it is. Nerds and other legends with the
Fucking, it's not same friendly fire anymore. It's just
always
fucking
getting
shots fired.
Do you know you guys? Wait, hold up. You guys do know that everything that Mag was bang on about, Nate the Hate or Jeff Grubb or some other real insider had already said it at least a day before. I've clocked it for years now. You guys are completely off base. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're listening to one dude telling you some bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Mag seems like a nice person, but
He's a nice person, though.
But I've been hearing about, I mean, my mate's been telling me, like, I didn't follow, Mag's a nice guy, I don't really, like, follow him. He's like, oh, mate, that's the guy, I got him on my show, and one of my mates who's not really in the circle of, of Twitter and all that shit, he goes, oh, mate, that guy just trolls Reddit, and then just regurgitates what Reddit says. I'm like, come on, man, don't hurt my, look, people do that.
No, he is also getting played, though. There is a guy who's actually DMing him and pretending to be some Xbox guy. And that's what I'm talking about, is that messenger. It's weird. That
Maybe
guy is not from Xbox.
He's being played. He thinks it's legit, but it may not be the case.
It's not. It's not legit. 100%.
So,
Why is it always negative news? It's never anything positive, ever, for Xbox. It's always a PlayStation fanboy's wet dream that's given to him.
Bro, when you read that, that was like something J-Dub wrote. That tweet, it was just like, which Xbox guy would say, which Xbox exec would, you summed it up perfectly in your rant. Like, no one would say that. Everyone thought the same thing. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Everybody told me, dude, everybody behind the scenes has told me all kinds of shit in this community about that situation. Like, isn't it kind of strange this Xbox exec never talked to him back when he was doing Boom Show for many years or any other show? But as soon as he went to XNC, for some reason, he finally got a hold of him and said, hey, I want you to start pushing this stuff on XNC. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Spicy for the first episode.
We're fucking messy right now.
Who's we?
I was quiet the whole time. I'm an innocent bystander.
So I'm going to speak on it. I don't hide behind it. Like, I don't hate Mag. I'm just telling you what I know and what I need to tell you.
Listen, you can't get angry if you say something live on a podcast where a lot of people are watching you. And if anybody calls you out, you can't get irritated by it. You said it. It's out there. People are going to comment on it. And if you act like people are talking shit about it, no, it's just people disagreeing with you and thinking that's not real. That's all it is. And, I've heard people say some crazy shit like Jedi Survivor was 120 frames per second, just ported over without any work on the PlayStation 5. AKA Mag said that, and I was like, I don't think so. And then the game came out to one of the most unoptimized games of the generation. Just fucking saying, stop saying shit if you don't really know shit, because it makes you look a little weird, and you don't need to know shit. People aren't here because, oh, we want you to have an inside track. That's that parasocial shit. I'm not going to sit here and act like I speak to people within the industry. And I am somebody that has graduated with a computer science degree with people that do work in the industry. And they don't come to me with all this fucking shit of, do you know what happened with this and this? No, we just talk bullshit in games. That's what they do because they love games. They don't love the news and the horse shit.
You don't sit at the big boy table like some people do.
Oh, shit.
So, like,
real messy.
Moving on from shit that doesn't matter.
Well, this is true. To give you an idea, a perspective of what's happening, I actually spoke to someone at Bethesda a couple of days ago, And I tried to find out. I said, hey, man, this
Look
is
at
what-
this inciting piece of shit. Go ahead.
Insider Gaming. No, I was speaking to him.
You know, I forget that you're actually, you actually do talk to me. That's so annoying.
Actually,
Did you see your,
contacts.
by the way, your post of like Insider Gaming, we're proud, and you're sitting there with your arms crossed. I was like, look at this cringy fuck. I love you.
You know what?
bud.
You know
Don't
what?
worry about it.
I messaged Tom yesterday. I'm like, oh wow, I'm not the most controversial person there. Insider Gaming is hired now. They got Stella on there. Oh my day, the comment section brutal. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Look, I don't know who this Stella person is, but you know, I haven't really looked into all that, so I don't know what her background is or any of that.
She's
Oh, we're talking about the new
Insider Gaming chick. Yeah,
the woman that was
Insider
just hired by
Gaming.
Insider Gaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
I don't know. I know that. I saw the comment section. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna close this. This is fucked up.
yeah.
It's like, it was like I was just like it was terrible. I was like, I got generational trauma. I was like, oh.
You know, it was so bad. I went back to when they announced me just to like pacify myself. Okay, this is not so bad anymore. They went in. I was trending on there. I was like, they hated me, but not compared to Stella. Stella's a real vitriol there.
Honestly, a lot of those accounts that were attacking you were me. I just needed to get it out. I was like, my fake accounts. Like, why'd you hire
It
this
was me and
rooster-looking
Zocker.
bitch?
We made up sock accounts. We were fucking coming at you hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's so funny that they just look at me like a terrorist in Insider Gaming. They just see like, this guy's crazy.
So do we, guys.
That's true. It's true. I don't know how long I can survive
You're
but
a
I'm
little
going to keep
Terry,
rinsing it. But you know, it is what
Dr.
it is.
Ack, then stop the podcast. No one gives a fuck.
What happened?
Moving on.
Oh yeah.
No, he's a complaint about my cursing, and I'm like, dude.
Dr. Oh my god, Zucker's so annoying. I'm about to stop this podcast. It's not a fucking airport, bro. Why are you announcing your departure? Just get the fuck out, man.
It's not an airport.
He's just announcing his departure. Like, I'm gonna leave. Then fucking piss off, you dickhead. I don't want you here.
Who
you
the fuck
fucking
is
twat.
this guy?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, it's Friendly Fire podcast. We will shit on each other, but we'll defend each other as well because that's why we're boys.
Yeah.
Is our friends. Yeah, but I was going to say, I spoke to the Bethesda guy, like, yo, what's going on? Because he's got decent post there.
Jesus,
And
Critopsy.
do you know what he says? He goes, I don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know what's going on. Keep gas away from airplanes. Oh my days. Cancelled.
Fuck me.
True.
Fuck me.
Yeah, but basically, I chat to this guy at Bethesda. He goes, everyone's panicking. They don't know what's going on. He genuinely doesn't know. He said, "Oh, you know more than me." I'm like, I'm just parroting what Jason Schreier and other people are saying. And he was like, "Really?" One thing he said to me was, "Blade." He said Blade was far up. Basically, Blade was a little bit further in development. That's what the impression he got. But he said he's going to me, and it's like, oh, the staff don't really know. Like, he works at Bethesda. He's got a decent role, but he doesn't know. He's asking me. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? So it's like, and Jason Schreier and his
You go to him for information. He's like, "Do you know anything?"
He's like, "Oh man, you're really clued up on this stuff, guys." I'm like, "Motherfucker, it's your job at the line. You need to fucking have put your ear on the ground." It's not. It's
your job.
This is stupid. And you'd laugh if you realize what his job actually is. But it's weird. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's the thing.
So he runs an entire studio. He's like, "I don't know what's going. It's fucking Todd Howard. It's Todd Howard."
Gaz is spot on here. See, like, to know certain information, like what has been put out there recently with secret emails and stuff, you have to be really high up. Like this, we're talking like top five guy at Xbox, and there's no fucking way a top five guy is talking to somebody with 4,000 subs on a YouTube channel. It's not happening.
They're not talking to anybody, bro. They're literally not talking to anybody. It's NDA. Like you're not just losing your job. There might be legal action. There's a lot of shit that can happen to you if you talk to other people about like the business that's happening.
That's not
like,
true.
That's the whole point.
And no, and
there's
it's
one
not
person
a
they're
slight
talking
against
to.
anybody in particular. It's honestly just the truth. They don't do that. It doesn't.
No, they
have
have communication teams that allow them to talk to people.
No, that's not true. They definitely speak to Detective Seeds.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Who the fuck is
All right,
this?
whatever.
That's
This
what
is a
Mag
mess.
reminds me of, is like a cross between Detective Scenes and Colt Eastwood.
Jesus.
Anyway, Nerds and Other Legends is so messy. First,
Yeah, dude, it's fucking, dude, it's nasty. We're fucked up.
we're
dude.
fucked, man.
We're so fucked.
Some fucking quad chin PlayStation fanboy's gonna be like, you know that
Cancelled.
Jamie Act guy? You know he smells from a distance, and he's just gonna be like, oh my god, these guys, these guys are late.
I actually don't even know who the fuck you're
Oh,
talking.
it's some weird freaking type club
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's the one that clipped me the other day.
I'm not on.
And
I'm not on social media enough to know these people. That's one of the big.
that
Every
guy's
time they
very
talk about
horrible.
something on thing, I'm like, who the fuck are we talking about, guys?
yeah,
Like,
that's
you can
all
ask them on the WhatsApp. I'm literally like, I have no idea who this person is.
One of the funniest ones.
I don't
like,
engage with people like that on Twitter anymore.
Zoka's like,
there's
Yaz,
no reason
you
to.
piece of shit. I hate you for wasting 15 minutes of my fucking life and this dumb shit. It's like, why do
He'll
you
link
care?
something. He's like, why? I'm like, why do you care what this person says on social media? Do you know how much horrible things I've been called on Twitter? And I'm just like, I just scroll by it. I'm like, all right.
It's love for the source. You just gotta enjoy it, man. If you pass the day or you're working, look at this shit, just shit out a tweet, and then take a shit later and see the reactions. Nerds and Other Legends with 5. Thank you so much. First impressions. Asha strikes me as an effective executive as opposed to a really nice gamer guy. She doesn't need to be that nice gamer guy. That has tenure.
By the way,
with
they try to push her as a gamer, and apparently Jason Schreier said that she pushed back on Microsoft and Xbox. She's like, "What are you guys doing? Like, I'm not. We don't need to do that." And so she came out, and that's why she talked about like, oh, like kind of took the heat for it. But I've always said that I think it's going to be kind of funny because Phil is a gamer, right? And he has like this kind of soft spot for creatives and studios. It's going to be a little bit different to see the juxtaposition to Asha being very business oriented, but also like trying to understand the gaming aspect of like, all right, let me learn, but we still are a business. And it's like Take-Two CEO, he's a business. He's not a gamer. He's mentioned that multiple times. A lot of the people that are in charge are not gamers. They're just, the business needs to make sense for the games to come out. And so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that goes. I don't think it's going to be great for everybody that's a gamer, to be quite honest. I think there's going to be, again, those hard decisions that are going to come out and people are going to be pissed off. I'm telling you, if they touch id Tech, bro, because
thank you.
bro,
They
I'm going to get so fucking tilted. I feel in my gut, I feel it happening. I feel like id Tech's going to get hit.
I'm like,
disgusting.
disgusting. I don't give a shit if Fonz said, "Oh, didn't make that much money." I will literally molest Fonz's face if he actually defends id Software getting murked. There's no way you can defend id Software getting murked.
No, the fuck you aren't. That ain't happening.
It's because it's consensual.
That ain't happening. No. No, dude. Who do you think I am? Zucker? There's no way.
A bitch. Nah, I just think that they need to. I don't know. The Bethesda cuts are going to be hurt hard. I mean, I think like people have talked about it, and then not to mention whenever new leadership goes in, that's why people are panicking because things change on a dime, and then they put their own people in. Like the first couple months, it's look, we're all happy, and it's a new start, and we're all friends, and then after that, it's like push these fuckers out, moving on. Get our people in here, and then it just becomes like it's going to be a train wreck for the next 6 months. And I know that's not even anti-Xbox. That's just business. That's what happens when new leadership comes in. It's going to destroy a lot of the leadership that's already in there, and then next year they're going to start hiring more people to come in and replace those people. And that's why I said it's always going to be about a year or two before you see Asha's true plan. Right now, it's all fun and games. Just get positivity, get some of the social media. I've always said that she's manipulated social media very well, where she wants things to be positive.
All the Xbox guys before any of this happened. Think about it.
What?
Yeah.
All the stuff she did up until she came out and laid out the next 100 days and everything. She made everybody think on the Xbox platform that everything was golden and it's all good. But yeah, then pull the rug right out from underneath everybody.
I don't know.
By the way, somebody says they're worried about Blizzard. She said outside of ABK, we're not profitable. And she basically said that she separated them.
Yeah. I mean,
she literally got the Xbox guys to just go along with whatever she said. She's a master manipulator, and we said that when she came in. We were like, me and Zach were both saying it.
I don't think she's a master manipulator.
She's hard.
It's not a bad thing.
Hardcore. I'm not saying it is like, oh my God.
We're not saying
terrible.
it's a bad thing. It's saying that it's good that she doesn't waste. She doesn't let narratives run. She's like, hey, like even when the financials came out, she was right on top of it. She's like, yeah, it sucks, and this is why we're here now, right? Like we're gonna try to fix this. This is my job to do. And so it's not the master manipulator of like she's making people look left or right. It's more that she's actually just saying shit. She's talking. She's saying things out there.
Yes.
And then to some point, it is probably bad at one point, but right now it's just fucking easy shit.
One of you answer this though, like what I was alluding to earlier. What do you think that Asha can actually get the games out that you think would bring people back to the platform, like the games that we feel like they should bring back to that would bring people to the platform again? Do you think she would be able to create games to do that, or have the studios do it? Can she do that?
Well, look,
because she's not on that gamer side. She's very business savvy, right? But when it comes to the games, can she do that?
But listen, at the end of the day, like if she can't do it, no one will be able to do it, because ultimately she's literally sending out a warning to everyone that we're gonna gut everyone, and now it's not kumbaya. You're not Everwild. You're not Rare. You're not gonna get carte blanche to do whatever the hell you want. You have to produce results, and they're doubling down on the big franchises. She wants Halo to be pushed out quicker. She wants Elder Scrolls. She wants Fallout. She wants the big titles. If Xbox's big titles have that much allure, then they should, and the quality is there and the studios deliver, and Xbox still fails, then who else? If it's not Asha Sharma, who else? This is the thing I'm saying.
Again, she has to find a way to get those games that appeal to everybody, and also in a cheaper production price. Like she can't.
To be quite honest, I don't understand how. The one thing I like is that she's talking about IP. Like they own a lot of IP.
Yeah.
And she's talked about like how big it is. Like I don't understand how they haven't taken, like Phil, I get World of Warcraft comes out. How has he not been like, you know what? Or StarCraft or these big IPs from Blizzard and Activision? They're like, hey, how about we make a pretty big prestigious AAA World of Warcraft or Warcraft game where you can play as a orc or whatever, just an RPG that's single player focus in Blizzard or in Azeroth, and you could go do cool shit.
That would
like,
sell
why not
like
do something
mad.
like
That would sell like
dude? It
mad.
would say if it was a single player, not online, just a single player game that you
like
can
mad.
go on Xbox. It would sell like fucking crazy.
If it's good,
if you're a dwarf, you can play all the races, whatever, but you pick the one. It's an RPG.
Yeah.
Like I get WoW is out there and it has a lot of people and it makes money, but things like that, like using the IP that you have under your belt, I always felt like for the last 6 years, Xbox hasn't done that. Like when's the last Halo that came out?
Yeah,
or even Warcraft 4. Like making a Warcraft 4 would sell like fucking crazy.
Yeah, the PC would.
Like it would. Like just all these things that
now,
they can do.
Apparently they're doing it with StarCraft. StarCraft is a big one.
Well, the StarCraft single player game, right? Like that's the one that they talked about how it's a shooter. Like there's all these big games. Yeah, do your thing. There's all these big games, man. There's all these big IPs.
A lot of the stuff you're talking about right now are yeah, for sure those sell to the PC, but what about to the console gamer? Like what?
Well, that would no, it's not like an RPG would sell on the console. RPG would sell
I'm talking about like the RTSs and stuff like that.
Well, I get it, but like it's I get that the console players won't have some RTSs. Like obviously there is like Halo Wars, right? Halo Wars 2 is I like Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2. I love those games. I think they're great. Do I think that they would have sold well on PC? No, because it's not as dynamic as other RTSs, especially because they have the controller. But they can fix it around. Like there's mods for WoW to play on a controller. I know people that play with a controller on WoW. And so I feel like they can figure something out, but it's also just using the franchises that you have. Like somebody just Stormzy said they've got Fallout New Vegas 4, Fallout New Vegas 2. That was the quickest shit you've ever taken, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been drinking so many bottles of water.
Bottle of water.
Sorry.
Bottle of water.
You prick. No, but
oh mate.
At the end of the day, there's a question of whether or not it's actually. A lot of people say it's too little, too late now. But you know, Asha Sharma does say that they're in it for the long game. She picks her words more carefully, and the way she maneuvered the Bloomberg interview with that lady is mountains ahead of Sarah Bond. Let's be honest, who couldn't even answer why they shut down Tango Gameworks.
That was one of the most awkward conversations I've ever seen, where like Sarah Bond was talking basically candidly, it was so. I was like, what are you saying? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
The PR team was like, shut up, get the fuck off the stage. It was rough.
I don't understand how you're a Harvard
quiet.
graduate. You've got this top level position. You know you've just tanked this thing. It's dominating socials, and you give. What was that? It was just bullshit. And she's just panicking. And people panic, fair enough, it's a human thing, but you're at top level exec getting paid a lot. And apparently she's on some weird millionaires sex list, which is crazy, by the way. Yep.
Peter Thiel's list.
Peter Thiel's
What?
list? Yeah.
All right, now I don't even know what the fuck
She's
we're
freaky.
going now.
She's freaky. Sarah Bond's freaky.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's a. I didn't.
I don't care about all that shit. Who gives a
I
fuck?
heard it was like some sort of secret society under Peter Thiel.
Yeah, crazy situation, Sarah Bond.
Man, maybe. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
You fucking weirdos.
You got a camera in your face.
Jesus
The
Christ.
awkwardness of Azuka.
Just so I'm like, where did we go with this? Hold on, what happened? It's caught me off guard, bro. I was like,
true.
what?
It is true, guys. Check it out. Just.
It's a big, like a big right wing secret society.
Yeah. Crazy. All the people that pushing all your DEI and stuff. The people that they're in there with the right wing touching tips. No, touching tips. What's the word? It's basically mingling with. Oh, fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
Touchy tips?
Dude.
Not even touching tips.
What are you saying? What are you playing? Tummy swords?
Tummy swords.
Fucking weirdo.
No,
You know,
that's
one
not
thing
what-
we didn't even touch on is the latest controversy over Halo campaign Evolved and the co-op split screen.
Oh fuck! I forgot my
couch co-op.
timestamps 2 hours ago. Fucking
Did
my
you hear
last
about
time-
that?
Yeah. So this is hilarious.
So
yeah, you lead Fonz, tell us.
yeah, so apparently there is something to where I guess when you play couch co-op split screen with the PlayStation version of Campaign Evolved, you have to the second player has to sign into a PSN account. It registers as an online game. So even if you're couch co-op with somebody, you both have to sign in and have a PS Plus account. And here's the thing. A lot of people are blaming Sony because they don't have cloud saves and stuff. And I guess it requires that through Microsoft. And Microsoft has basically made the game to where you have to register a second account. And I think the reason why they did this, because no other game does this with split screen couch co-op. And the reason being is because you can make an offline mode for that split screen for the second player. The reason why I think Microsoft did this, it hasn't come out, but it's probably due to MAUs and making sure that they check who's checking into the game to gain more player counts for the game on the PlayStation side as well. It'll register for Xbox as well. So I think that's why they're doing it. It's crazy because people are just like pointing fingers. Who's at fault? Because they've got these two policies clashing. At the end of the day, I would lean more towards it being Xbox's, because Xbox is the one that made the game this way without an offline player mode for the split screen co-op.
I don't know who really, but I think I understand your logic there. Actually, I might be inclined to agree with you on that point. I just think it's a bit of a hilarious thing, and it
kind of like artificially inflates their numbers.
Yeah, it does. But I don't know if that kind of artificial glow up is something the new leadership would be as interested as their predecessors would. Because it feels like the old leadership with Phil was always about keeping up appearances for Satya and just trying to justify things. But Asha Sharma, she's got more finger in the pulse there, and it's about real achieving hard results. So if maybe there is an element of like hoodwinking stakeholders, I guess. But I don't know. Ultimately, I just think it was just quite hilarious that was the situation. That was
Fred. Xbox is not making them pay for a PS Plus account. PlayStation's making them do that based on Xbox not making this game couch co-op offline. They're making it register as an online game, even if you're sitting side by side with somebody.
So stupid.
And again, I think it's to artificially inflate the numbers. It's wild, but No other game does this, by the way. No other game.
Battery's about to die. Before my battery
It's
dies,
strange that they decide to do this.
Mr. Supernova the 10 says Game Pass affects finances and directors' bonuses. Mike Brown and Carrie Patel. They left Microsoft after their projects Forza Horizon 5 and avowed removing day one from the services is wiser than closing studios. I agree. Super absolutely is.
So then we can watch those studios make a game and then fail.
Well, it's wiser than, removing day one. Maybe assuming those games. So a lot of people like Fonz, usually you're saying that Game Pass actually cannibalizes sales, right? I think Xbox have almost admitted that. So maybe if they make a discernible difference.
Yeah, they already admitted that.
Maybe. Rambling Entertained with a 10, thank you. Since January, Xbox has 42 million users on consoles. Is it really? 36 million sold Xbox Series. I don't know if we're getting the 36 million figure from. It's not been announced.
It's around 30 to I think it's like 35 to 40 million sold.
18 million on their PC app.
X and S.
Those 27 million users on cloud of 40 million Game Pass subs is big for them. Well, are you suggesting that once day and date is removed that they will all unsub? I don't know. Well, it remains to be seen. But I do expect Game Pass to be like this whole thing is a hard reset. She used the word hard reset in her blog three times. She said it, reset. A reset means that, and that means getting rid of trimming the fat. And it sounds horrible, and I'm not a fan. By the way, we can be lackadaisical about it, but at the same time, I will say this: for the first time in a very long time, I feel like Xbox is actually fighting back. They're going back. And you might think, Gaz, it's a console warring point. You just want the exclusives back because you love taking a shit on the PlayStation side on that kind of stuff. Element of truth to that, but really just fundamentally, it's going to elevate gaming. If Xbox actually go back to a safeguard competition, even if it's for self-preservation, it's going to be incredible. I want to see that landscape. I want to. If Elder Scrolls is freaking sorry. If Elder Scrolls.
No, go ahead.
If Elder Scrolls is exclusive to Xbox, that is huge. That is massive. It's gonna freaking. That's how you sell your hardware. The other bit I don't understand is this, where I'm really sketchy about, is what the hell is their plan with their next gen consoles? I don't get that. They're giving me this weird energy about, we have to think outside the box for our next, and I'm like, what is this, cloud? Is this, what you're saying to me is not only are you dialing down the specs because no one's going to be able to afford $1,000 plus hardware. Asha Sharma said that. She is correct in saying that. But what's the solution? And I don't know if it's a solution we will like. And I don't even know what Sony's answer to that solution is, because Sony have come out and said, we are just waiting and seeing.
Sony's confused too. Zucker just made a video on this.
Yeah. They just brought out that, the CEO just talked about, with the game experience, all that stuff. It didn't sound like they're not PC's done. No, it's multiplayer games. Obviously, games as a service are going to go there. But it's also if you enhance the game experience for games and they see a market there, they'll go basically wherever the money is, they're going to go. That's what it sounds like. And what you think is going to happen with the hardware, it's pretty fucking simple. They're going to have to compete like crazy for everyone's dollar, because now with these prices the way they are, the console war is going to get even worse, bro. It is. People aren't buying 2 consoles. People aren't buying 3 consoles. They're not buying all 3. How everybody was like, I have all of them. Sure, there'll be people that have all of them, but it's not going to be the same. People are going to be like, I'm on PlayStation and that's it. And because of the prices, I can't justify buying an Xbox, right? Or I can't justify buying a PlayStation. I need to buy an Xbox. Whatever it is, it's not good for gamers, because look at the Steam machine. The Steam Deck is almost $1,000, bro.
Yeah, but didn't Gabe Newell just buy another freaking mansion or something?
I think he just bought a $70 million mansion for 200 acres in Florida or something. And there's a secret tunnel to the beach. It's crazy. I'm like, this dude's living like a Bond villain. He has a yacht, this shit over here.
Why can he do it and Hamas can't? It's crazy. Can I read the super chat from Keosanti? Shout out to Curmudgeon, the Slanderous, and the Triggerer. The community needed this. Keep it up. Oh, that's a very nice.
I'm the Curmudgeon, by the way.
The Curmudgeon.
I'm the
curmudgeon. We know you're the Curmudgeon. You didn't have to explain that. We know who the fuck we know who he was talking about.
Shut up, fucking slanderous motherfucker.
Old man yelling at clouds, dude.
What's the slanderous one?
It's
I would
Fonz.
say Zocker.
Well, today you've been slandering Bear.
You're the triggerer, Gaz. You're the one. Yeah, come on, you're the one that wears the vest. You got the trigger to it.
Oh, fuck.
Cancelled.
Anyways, that guy freaking in the chat. Somebody said GTA 6 is skipping Xbox. Man, oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Well, on that point, actually, thank you for reminding me with that stupid comment. GTA 6, man. GTA 6 is it's just such a force to be reckoned with. They announced their Boxart and the world went mad. They announced the pre-orders next week. I hope we get a trailer. I don't think they will need to release a trailer. I think just that in itself is a news cycle.
They don't need to do anything. They could just say, "Here's the price. Pay."
Yeah.
Pay now.
Yeah.
And people will just throw their fucking credit card at it.
I think it's kind of funny that this game is probably the biggest game of the year, like the last 10 years or something.
More than that.
And it's coming out, and every video I see when it comes to content creators talk about how the AAA games industry is just absolutely dying, and these little small indies are what really is keeping everything hyped up. And it's like everybody's just waiting for GTA. So where's that narrative go when GTA sells a gajillion fucking copies this first day?
That's the freaking outlier. Come on, man. Who's going to spend $2 billion to make that game over a decade? Come on, it's completely different.
I mean, I don't know if it's $2 billion to make this specific game. They also were updating GTA Online.
No.
Paul in the chat said it. What's with all the bisexual lighting in the game, though, guys? Like in GTA 6, I'm telling you, there is like controversy over this stuff. And then there's
Fonz, what lighting do you have?
Model on the
has
box art. She is fucking smoking. She destroys
She's a
the box arts. Yes, but the design of the character is way better than the older characters. I don't care what race they are. At the end of the day, way better.
Do you think they used
saves lives, baby?
Do you think they used
saves lives? I love.
Do you think they used Ninja Theory's mocap for that character?
Oh my gosh. Somebody actually found a woman on Instagram that looks just like that character. I don't know if she played the model they're trying to say it is, but yeah, I looked quite a bit.
Fonz, what kind of lighting do you have right now?
Yeah.
Fonz, what kind of lighting do you have right now?
It is actually
I have
purple.
bisexual lighting.
He's actually got the exact color palette in his room.
Same as Gaz.
And here's
Same as Gaz.
It's
Stop it.
look at the box art.
Little minx.
It's Miami. It's the Vice City colors all over again. It's the 80s. This is the kind of vibe it was. But people want to just go out there and say bullshit over colors and stuff. And, you know, it's just ridiculous at the end of the day. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the fucking woke shit. I'm sick of all of that talk.
Yeah.
That's not what woke means anyway. Woke means your third eye is fucking open. This is not woke. This is just bullshit talk. I'm tired of that shit, man.
Are we talking about DMT now?
It's played out. Anyway, let's talk about the game.
Well, GTA 6. Well, there's a point you say all of that, actually, Fonz. Rockstar actually uncharacteristically came out and said that they won't be punching down on communities anymore. And that kind of scares the shit out of me. I don't think
Wait, what did they say? They won't what?
They won't punch down on communities. Like maybe in the past they were a little bit more frivolous with it. Look at Zorka's
all
face.
All you need to know is you know the kinds of things you can do in GTA, and they and everybody's still represented within the game for sure. So there's that.
When you say that, look, they've got gay parades there. There are going to be two type of gamers. One that's going to enjoy the gay parades, the homosexual lighting that you've got there. You're going to love there. You're going to be enjoying it.
Are we talking?
Oh, the other one's gonna get.
You're gonna enjoy the lighting.
I'm telling you,
you're fucking gonna enjoy the lighting.
Well, the other half is gonna think about the virality of it. Say if they have a gay parade and someone just goes in and mows down a load of people, that is gonna break the news. Like it's gonna mainstream news. Like this is an evil game.
What they say, any press is good press.
Maybe they're relying on it, but then they've confirmed the gay parades are in the game. So if they're in the game and it's GTA, you can definitely take an RPG to that.
I mean,
crowd.
they had a whole main character in a GTA like expansion. It was like Tony, Ballad of Gay Tony.
Yeah.
Like they've had this stuff like
but you know the media.
Yeah, it's awesome expansion actually.
The mainstream media and freaking context and understanding, they won't understand. But you think about what happened with even the Red Dead Redemption. That they had controversies there about the way they were.
Gaz, I literally watched a stream of 1,000 people, and in this stream they were showing Campaign Evolved, and people were yelling, "Woke! It's purple! It's gay! It's bisexual lighting!" And I'm sitting there going, "It's always had purple ships. What the fuck are you talking about? It's literally Combat Evolved.
This is literally
the same shit."
I thought Zocker was Angry Joe, for not gonna lie. Dude, what? My hairline is nowhere near Angry Joe's, dude. What are we talking about, bro?
No,
no, he looks like Tarantino. He looks like Tarantino.
He does.
Quentin Tarantino. Somebody was putting up some shit like years ago, and they put me at Tarantino. That means I'm the most artistic out of this entire group.
Oh my god!
and
you love feet.
Not artistic.
You really love
and
feet.
the feet thing.
You really love feet.
Absolute feet cinema.
Mr. Supernova says removing day one improves studios' focus on mainstream games over niche titles like Hellblade 2. Sales remain the primary metric of success in any industry. Well, the thing is, I will say this. Look, if Game Pass...
Mag's in the chat. Sorry, Mag's in the chat. Just want to say hi. Great show, gents. Enjoyed the chemistry, even taking shots at me. Good luck with the new show, boys. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we're not taking shots. We're just talking shit like we always do. That's just what it is.
Mag,
we're more taking back shots on the dude that's feeding you bullshit. That's all, Mag. And
we're not taking back shots, bro. We are not taking. You said that horribly fucking wrong. Like
you had an issue with molesting your face, but that was
change your lighting. Change your lighting. Just fucking change your lighting. I'm done. I don't know what's
to me.
I don't know what's happening, but you need to rephrase rephrase that whole thing. Weird.
Yeah, so GTA 6 and gays. Let's talk about that. No, but it's gonna be.
Oh, that'll make it all better. Yeah, we're not canceled now.
Well, it's gonna be freaking. They've confirmed that, and I think it's weird. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Ultimately, it will definitely be on the news in multiple different ways. It's gonna be an event. I can't wait to see that trailer. It is the amount of devs I met at GDC who are actually very weird, well, not weird, but they were all looking at GTA 6. So I had developers of the guy who made Ghost Runner, and I was talking to them. They're like, "Oh, we can't wait for GTA 6 and what it will mean for the industry." And I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" It's like the AAA space, it all hangs on them. I was like, "Oh, you made it all green, nice." He's straight now, guys.
It's less bisexual.
Less bisexual. Not possible. Yeah, like the indies to double A's, they were all looking at GTA 6. It's going to send shockwaves. If it really does move the bar, a lot of people are watching it to move the bar in terms of AI, in terms of physics. People already, they released like 3-second clip of the camera panning away from the city, and people already micro-analyzed the windows and said there's JPEGs inside the freaking building. I'm like, holy shit. This game is
do you realize the kinds of details they throw into their games every time? The amount of time, there's a reason why they have a studio as big as they have. Yeah. The tiniest little details that they put into the games. You know, when like you watch a game like Crimson Desert, for instance, if you watch somebody hammering onto a board, they're just sitting there hammering, right?
Yeah.
And you look over freaking on Red Dead 2, okay, game much older. The guy is actually hammering a real nail, and you could see it go in to the piece of board that he's hammering on. Like, crazy. They get down to the tiniest details on everything. So, yeah, I mean, the rumors are that you're going to be able to walk into like 60% of the buildings and stuff in this game. That's wild if that's even half accurate. Did you see the map size? It dwarfs GTA 5.
Oh, really?
It's massive.
Oh, no, I've seen some of the earlier leaks, yeah. I'll also say the AI stuff people aren't talking about, because if that wild AI stuff actually does manifest itself, it's going to be a game changer. I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, nice physics, lots of things like that, but GTA 6, based on what they've leaked, the leaks, I made a video on this actually quite some time ago, but if it does what it's supposed to with that world AI system, it's crazy. Do you know, it's not like the old games where you kill someone in a desert and then all of a sudden a little star pops up, 1 star. No, in order for the police to capture you, either someone has to witness you see the crime, NPCs will remember you, or CCTV will have to catch you. They phone in the crime, and then you get caught.
Well. Let's just hope it's not like Red Dead 2, where you commit a crime by yourself in the woods, and all of a sudden some guy jumps from behind the tree, and goes, "I saw what you did," and he goes running off. Bro,
dude, it's so dumb. I did that. I killed a dude in like the wood, like the freaking backwoods of Red Dead. I was like, I just shot him because he was like being weird. And I shot him, and some guy jumped out of an alligator's ass and was like, "I saw what you did," and ran away. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And then this this sheriff from across the map is like, "I'm hunting you now." I'm like,
what? I replayed that whole game last year, and I used mods, and there was actually a mod that stopped you from getting these people jumping out of nowhere to say, "I saw what you did."
Yep.
It was so much better. So much.
I was so annoyed. I was like, this is such a dumbass game.
Yeah.
Irritated me.
Yeah,
well, fuck you. It wasn't dumb. No, don't go there. It's a fucking incredible game. Masterpiece.
Yeah, and I think GTA 6 actually is going to be a masterpiece.
Too.
I think GTA 6 is a legit big masterpiece. I just don't see it failing. I don't want to be wrong, but if you know the story as well from the leaks, which I kind of regret looking into, it's fucking incredible. The story is going to be very, very different, more mature.
Do you know this trailer will demonetize you? Turn it off.
It's too late.
Yeah, because I've been demonetized just playing the trailer, no sound or anything. It's
ridiculous
bullshit.
But it's,
can I ask you guys, what do you think? 30 or 60?
Thing is, I don't know. I reckon 30. It'll be 30. Part of me is actually going to be disappointed if it's 60. Do you know why? It's because I want this to be CPU intensive. I want it to push the bar. Based on some of the leaks that had like real folding, like material weight and multitude of little individual, like, Coke cans and shit like that. All that stuff that actually has physics in there. And all that kind of debris along with all the NPCs that you see in the trailers. All that stuff will take a hit. And these CPUs shouldn't be... I mean, the PS5 Pro has more or less the same CPU. It hasn't got that much more headroom. So, I'll be disappointed. That something would suggest that they are not pushing the bar as much as I think. So I reckon it'll be 30. I think it'll be 30.
I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know. I think it's going to be 30 because I think they were trying to plan for next gen and they didn't see the hardware issues coming. And they were going to bring it out as 60 for another. You have to buy it again, like they did with GTA 5. So now with this one, it's like, I think the PC version is not coming out for like a year and a half to 2 years.
Okay.
And then once that one comes out, they'll bring it out on the next gen consoles like PS6 and everything else with like an update and a couple other things. And it's going to get another round of people buying it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a massive game, right? Like this game is, like you said, everybody thinks that this is like the AAA gaming space is hinging on this.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Call of Duty sells a shit ton of units every year. So does a bunch of other games. They sell really good AAA budgeted games, sell and make money. I just think this game's going to sell like crazy. And it's going to push 30 and maybe 60 on the Pro. I don't know.
I don't think it'll be 60 on the Pro either. I think that they do that purposely for exactly what you said, for pushing on the next gen consoles, selling a whole nother copy of the game at 60 frames. They did it with Red Dead 2, with freaking GTA 5, and it worked. People rebought those games. I mean, Red Dead 2, going back to even GTA 5, I did this in Red Dead 2 also, and this is what makes, Rockstar games so awesome. Like, you can literally follow NPCs around, and they'll be actually going and doing things, right? Job or whatever. But they'll interact with other NPCs on the street and have full-ass conversations. And sometimes they're funny as hell. Like, it just adds that element of just realism to the game that I fucking love. Rockstar is on another level when it comes to open world games. Nobody does it like them. Nobody.
Absolutely.
They don't get close.
Where did somebody said in the chat? CEO said that no, it's coming sooner to PC. I don't see that anywhere. If you can link it, because they do not bring it up.
A year later, the point still stands. Even if it was,
well, it's 13. It's usually 13 to 18 months. It's usually 13 to 18 months is roughly where the PC comes out. So if you have a different link where the CEO explains why GTA is coming to PC sooner, let us know, because I don't see that anywhere. I just looked it up because I've never seen anything like. I've never seen him bring it up. They said that they're skipping it to focus on the consoles first.
What are you talking about, Aaron? Like, dude, none of that matters. Don't you ever play a game and just, especially with like a Rockstar game, run around and listen to everything that's going on in the world? Like, dude, that's part of the appeal.
What do you mean that none of that matters? You mean immersion isn't important in video games? That's interesting.
No,
you're trying to sell a believable open world, but you just want to go ahead play a bunch of glorified cutscenes. Then yeah, that's the limit of your enjoyment in your game. You have very specific tastes. Stick to Nintendo.
Well, he said that he didn't finish GTA 5, and he does, and nobody else did either. Like,
dude,
he's really pessimistic on the game.
You remember last time we did a podcast? And there was somebody in there saying Xbox dead, wee-hoo, and that was his name. Now there's somebody in here saying Xbox has no game, X-Swat fail Spencer.
Oh my God, this guy! I'm gonna have to.
There's so many. There's so many.
I have to hide.
Oh my God!
You never sat there in the car listening to those talk shows and stuff on the radio in GTA. You're gonna tell me you never did that either? Because there was some fucking great shit that they would play. Not only that, music as well, but yeah, those talk shows and stuff. If you are not doing that kind of stuff, you're not scratching the surface of these games. They are so fucking deep.
What up, Web Dave?
They're amazing.
What's up, Web Dave? Shout out to Web Dave. Very nice of you.
Shout out to Web Dave, man.
Yes,
awesome,
Fonzoka, congratulations on Friendly Fire. Thank you. It's going well for our first episode, considering the fact that the cumulative sleep is 3 hours between three of us.
So the last 3 years I've been out to FanFest, and I've met Web Dave now the last couple of years, and Web Dave's one of the funnest guys to hang out with out there, man. Web Dave's a cool dude.
Yeah, it's true.
Really cool
he's
dude.
not just saying that, Web Dave. He literally says to us, like, out of all the weirdos there, Web Dave is the only one of the few normal ones. Not the only
one of the few normal people.
Yeah.
Nerds and Other Legends, another good dude. Another great dude.
Cool. Listen, I think, I don't know. We kind of covered everything, but we didn't. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get dinner ready for the wife.
Yeah, well, this is our first episode. Hey, there wasn't that. Oh, actually, there was. I was like, there was the.
There's a lot. We went through the game shows, but we'll get in a group.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It has been an incredible first episode of Friendly Fire. A lot of spice being dropped by our good friend on camera right now, and also ignore all the slander. I believe in you, Ninja Theory. I believe you can turn a profit. And Senua is a good game.
Listen to this fuck face. I believe in you. Even though you
I believe in you.
I believe
fuckers giving them a freaking talk over here. He's like, come on, you can make a good game. Just do it once for me.
They did it before. They did it with Enslaved. They did it with Heavenly Sword. They did it with
it's
Devil
like
May
fucking
Cry.
20 years ago, Gaz. Are the people that made that is still there?
Yeah, but did they have the motion capture they have now?
I'll take that game over the motion capture. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, chat, thank you so much. Smash the like button on your guys' way out. On your way out. It has been relatively smooth, pretty smooth. No technical issues. I've been up since 2 a.m. yesterday. All the assets made today.
I can attest. This is the first time I've been on this show without any tech issues.
It's because me and Fonz have been beating Gaz the fuck up to get this going. Like, we can't be late. You got to be on time. Got to do this right. I was texting this fucker at 1 a.m. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm making stuff, bruv. I'm like, okay, bud. Just keep going. That's all I okay.
Yeah, he's sending all kinds of shit, and I was having a bad night, so I kept waking up, and every time I look at my phone, I see a message from Gaz. Check this shit out, boys. Look at this, look at that. And I'm just like, oh, cool. I'm going back to bed.
He threw a couple feet pick in there, too. It was terrible.
I took pride in some of the designs.
That helped me go to sleep, actually.
Yeah, I haven't slept yet. I need to sleep. I had a monster. And
that made me go from 6 to midnight.
You piece of shit. Guys,
now we're gonna make you stay, bitch. You're on.
No. Please
we got
smash
12
the like
more
button.
topics.
Yeah, I think we've kind of covered everything, and I'm going to put this on Spotify. Do the timestamps. The assets here you see that are kind of like done in a rush, so expect some refinement here and there. Intro took me ages to do. I have a video coming out tomorrow. New format, new thumbnail style, new everything. There's a little bit of a lift. Yeah, it's possibly coming out tomorrow. And
I'm gonna fuck.
it's coming. Oh, God.
Fucking hell.
I gotta do it quick. But yeah, please check it out. Smash the like button. It will be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts ASAP as soon as YouTube finishes rendering it, because it's a 440p.
Chat, because I'm pressuring Gaz. If he doesn't bring out a video tomorrow, next podcast he has to wear a fucking rooster hat the whole time.
Yep.
Gaz, fuck you.
No, his pony mask. That pony mask.
That thing is too hot.
The whole time.
It's too hot.
No, I don't care. If you pass out on stream, success. I don't care.
Oh,
I'm gonna be happy.
Why do you have to say that? The rooster hat I could have done with the pony
Video
hat.
has to come out. The video has to come out.
Has to come out. We're pushing him to make more content, chat. Like, we are legitimately advocates of our friends to be successful, and we want him to be successful by making actual videos.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I really do want to, and it means scaling down some of the production stuff. But
That means scaling down Twitter, you
Dude.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scale down the fucking crack, man. Get back on the ball.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you, gents. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Peace.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you, chat.
Chat was awesome.
Safe.